Okay, we have to start the show now because we're running 5 minutes late. Are you ready? 3, 2, 1, and start the show right now.
Stand.
Okay, how about it should be there now. Hey, are y'all getting audio now, guys? Hello, test 2. Put some A's in the chat if you've got audio now. There we go. We're back. Now I got to do Matty's intro again. Okay, here we go. So yes, very special friend of the show.
Yep, we're good. All right.
Very special friend of the show.
Yes.
We've never had an in-studio guest before, and I'm glad he's the first.
Yeah.
It's Matty.
Matty the Mask.
What's up?
Matty the Mask. What's up, Matty? How are you?
Thanks for being here, guys.
Yeah, man. Thank you. See, he's also not only another streaming connoisseur, but he is a beer connoisseur, which is perfect because today is Thirsty Thursday, which usually means there is going to be a weird beer in the house, courtesy of everybody's cousin Primo. So we're ready. We're thirsty. And we got some other stuff we're going to be talking about.
Primo has provided some beers for today, and also Matty has brought some beers, so it's going to be an extended special edition weird beer segment.
I will say the lady at the cash register when I was checking out with my beer definitely said one of them was going to be interesting. So we'll see.
All right, that's what we like. And
when the lady at the cash register says interesting, it could mean anything.
Yeah, that is good.
Depends on the city.
So we also got good. And JJ, I know you're out there. So we also have a special surprise for you. Obviously, we're trying to beef up our Patreon presence because we're going to make a special announcement today. Well, we can make it right now that we are going to be making our first Dos Incredibles joint. Well, it's not our first, but it's our first one in studio. Our short film joint, if you will, just in time for the Joe Bob Drive-In Festival. So we got 4 weeks to make that happen. So we got Matty on board. But JJ, for you, we are going to have a special prize because you were technically our first. You broke the new ground on Patreon for us. So we got a special surprise for you that we're going to actually bring to the camera during our weird beer segment. So stand by, man.
You're saving it for weird beers. You set it up just now.
I know, but it's just like we need to be drinking while we do it, right?
All right. So now keep our one viewer on the hook for the for the hour
Should
and a half.
We? I know. I don't.
No,
I
it's
don't
good.
want to
It's
be Eric.
good.
I don't want to Eric Bischoff him, right? It's just like we got a limo that comes in, and it's like you're going to see who's in that limo 2 hours.
You're going to hear live from NWO at the end of the show.
Yeah, you just got to stay the entire time. But no. I think it'll be good. But we should. I don't know. Should we jump right into the beer? I mean, because I don't know. We usually don't start right with the beer, but with the special guest, should we?
Well, let's see. I think we should wait a little bit. Matty's got
Okay.
the fresh beer right now. We'll hold off a second. Can we jump into the follow up from the Will Smith thing?
Yeah.
That's Okay.
There is.
I want to hear
something-
the take here.
So, Matty, just to catch you up, Matty the Mask. Can I call you Mr. Mask? Matty the Mask.
Yeah.
Mario
I like
actually had a theory that we posted, and we talked about it live. And just like the Matrix is the simulation, he thought it is happening. It's actually starting to play out. So, Mario, fill him in.
Yeah. So long story short, it was like my whole theory was that. Well, we've had multiple podcasts about this already.
We did, yeah.
Right? And it's just like as soon
What's
as
up, Renato? Sorry.
as soon talk to the folks in the chat. You can talk over me. It's all good. The once it happened, we were like, we talked about it, and like wrestling Twitter came out immediately and was like, it's fake.
Oh yeah, totally.
Oh, you agree it's fake?
Oh, 100%.
Yeah, it's a work.
Well, give us your theory as to why it's fake. You think it's
a
fake?
work.
Well, let's do it this way. At least it looked like, from my perspective, Mr. Smith, he laughed, right?
Yeah, he did laugh.
He laughed.
did laugh.
It wasn't until he realized that his wife was not happy with the comment that he in my opinion, got up and obviously did what he did. But it was definitely a staged walk, a staged reaction from Chris, too. I feel like the way he took that hit.
Chris definitely leaned in and fed him his chin.
He leaned in and then definitely peeled back in a way that was not like he got hit, for real. But I don't know. In the way that the media played, it seems like it was definitely a way to drive ratings for a dying award show.
So that's one angle. We were trying to figure out, though, what was Will Smith's angle, right? Because it doesn't seem like his career is going to benefit, right? He's going to be losing gigs. He's going to be losing, he's going to lose his spot as the ultimate babyface movie star.
Well, he's already done. That was his couch jumping moment, right? Yeah. He had his Scientology, I drew the line in the sand, and I think now he's done. Now, but Renato brought up a good point, right? We think it's a work. It feels like a work, but that 10-year ban means, did they work him? And now they actually made him the scapegoat at the same time.
I mean, of course, but I think he'll be fine. Let's be real. At this point, he is producing so many different TV shows and got his hands in so many different things that he doesn't have to be the face anymore, and he'll be perfectly comfortable.
So my theory has been the reason that Will Smith did this crazy stunt was because he wanted a divorce, and he wanted to go get the ball rolling on divorcing Jada. Oof. So he's got this thing. It's like a whole thing. Maybe this is like the Hollywood movie star version of like, I got into a bar fight and it's because of you. It's like we're bad for each other. Can't you see? It's like if you were just like a regular person, it'd be like, oh, like you got into a bar fight or did some stupid shit because your girlfriend made you. For if you're a superstar celebrity, it's like I slapped Chris Rock at the Oscars because of you.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, but like they already aired their obviously dirty laundry all over, the media, a year and a half ago with the whole extramarital affair.
See, Renato agrees. He says, I don't know, as a person who has been in toxic relationships, this all screams of a dude in a toxic relationship antics. There you go.
Yeah, and it seems like as of like right now, it's kind of in the air, right? Because right now the debate is Johnny Depp actually the victim and not the perpetrator? Because a lot of people are saying he has a lot of the mannerisms. He has a lot of the body language of a toxic relationship, which means the abuse is bi-directional, right? It's not just coming from one direction. We've seen that. Being in Long Island, I've seen it a ton, right? That you basically will have the woman that is okay to punch you in the mouth, and not that that doesn't make it right to punch her back, but when you're in a toxic relationship, you basically bring out the worst in each other. And maybe, I don't know if Jada brought out the worst in him, because, right, this is the Phantom Menace. It's just I
don't know if she brought out the worst, but that's definitely his angle.
Right.
Yeah. Well, someone obviously fucked up, and now they're just airing their, again, dirty laundry on national.
How awful is that, right? Yeah. Like, it's just bad enough that it's actually happening.
Right.
But at the same time, now that you have... But, because the ratings were good. Yeah. I guarantee you, I wonder if checking that SEO on that search engine of that hashtag, how much action that hashtag got. Like Matty, like you were saying, this was the biggest... I thought the biggest scandal was getting Moonlight wrong with that name, and that was a big spike. This had to be a bigger spike.
Yeah, no, for sure. And I mean, how many... even in other countries, was that a big thing? I mean, Will Smith is a renowned actor. I'm sure his movies play in almost every single country. Whereas something like the Moonlight slip up, not that big of a deal. It was an actual slip up. This was, let's have literally the sheriff's office and, the police department outside ready to arrest Will Smith. That's a little bit bigger of a deal.
Yeah, literally arrest Will Smith. But in the 90s, in the 90s, he was like what The Rock is now.
Oh, I mean,
without the social media,
my favorite movie to watch every 4th of July, Independence Day. Come on, man. Like, that is the quintessential Will Smith movie.
It is perennial viewing. Because today
I knew you were going to say Independence Day. There's like no other movie to watch on Independence Day.
Oh, yeah.
There's no other good 4th of July movies. That's the only one.
Well, no, we take that back. Return of the Living Dead. Right?
Okay.
July 3rd.
I agree, but that's a Halloween movie.
But yeah, you called it as a Halloween movie, so that is the movie you can watch twice a year. But it's still... Who benefits from this is Chris Rock, right? His ticket sales are through the roof. So I'm Mario, with your theory, I don't know if that track with your theory that Chris Rock basically said, okay, you can smack the shit out of me on TV, because I'm going to make money from it, because you said that first interview is going to be big money.
Yeah, I mean, Chris Rock has been pretty vocal about his divorce, and he got cleaned out in the divorce. He doesn't have a lot of money, all right? So, like, and I'll double back to what I said before. What was Chris Rock's last project that he did? Spiral
From
Spiral
the book of
reboot.
Saw.
Okay, so just picture this in your head. You're like Lionsgate Films, and like Chris Rock wants to meet with you, and they're like, "Oh, Chris Rock, thank you for meeting with us. You're one of the most influential and groundbreaking comedians of our time. What's your pitch?" And Chris Rock is like, "Saw 10."
Yeah. All right, here I go. I'm going to get the Spiral. I don't think I have a good Chris Rock, but yeah.
It's a perfect pitch for somebody who needs a paycheck every year on Halloween.
It's just comedians moving into that horror genre. So, but because in a way, he had to humiliate himself. So that's what makes it questionable. If we want to play devil's advocate, could you be willing to, like, okay, I'm going to do this because I'm going to benefit it. So I'm going to put my hands behind my back. I'm going to laugh and I'm going to stick my chin out. So that's what makes you think, is it really a work? It's clear that, again, I think of Phantom Menace, a master and apprentice. Was Jada really the apprentice, or was she the master that she literally Jedi mind tricked Will Smith into going up there and doing something just by giving him a look? I don't know. I mean, there's so many different ways you can look at that, but it definitely was not. Do you need to get
spontaneous?
Yeah, it didn't feel spontaneous, but if you're in an... Okay, so again, playing devil's advocate, I don't know if this is true or not, but the rumor is they were in an open relationship. Right. If you are in an open relationship, do you need to get a divorce? I mean, I guess if you're just like, I literally do not like the sight, smell, and sound of you anymore. I mean,
I'm sure they have a big enough house to where they could just like be in separate bedrooms and never see each other.
Right. So. And you're just like, we're going to co-parent. You get that 10,000 square feet. I get this 10,000 square feet. And you never have to see him. You don't have to do the Brady Bunch gaffer tape up the middle of the floor.
Look, like, if you're in a toxic relationship, though, you got to think that this is a Hollywood level toxic relationship. So 10,000 square feet is not enough.
Yeah, that's not
for me to be separate from you. I need more than that. You have 10,000 of your own. I need to use some of it sometimes. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. It's kind of strange. Yeah, you're right. And they have to have multiple houses. So at that point, you just send them to different houses.
I'll be in Hawaii for the next month and a half.
Yeah, exactly. I will get the Hawaii house.
Gonna go hang out with Barack and talk about, saving the world. Have y'all seen his new nature documentary on
Welcome to
on
Earth?
Netflix? Yeah.
I've heard Welcome to Earth. Yeah, I haven't seen
really
it.
Good.
We have
really
a meme
good.
that's
The Rock? The Rock has a show?
No, that's Will Smith.
Barack.
Oh, no,
The Rock. Mr. Obama.
Yes.
Yes.
He has, because he has his. Is he the first president? No, I guess Ronald Reagan. Ronald Reagan, the actor. But Barack Obama went right from the Oval Office to a production company, right? So he was one of his films was actually nominated for awards. So I'm not surprised he made that pivot. But going back to Jada,
sorry.
Is that surprising though? No. The last president had a reality show.
Oh, that's true. Damn it, we already had the reality show president.
But it's post-presidency versus pre-presidency.
Yeah.
With both of those cases, right?
That is true.
Yeah, so, I don't know.
But I was thinking about it with Jada. I was like, man, what was even the last film she made? But she was in The Matrix Resurrections.
If I'm 20th Century Fox, I'm already at her door being like, Jada, G.I. Jane 2? Right?
Oh, my God. Yeah.
It's a lock already.
It's a lock but isn't she the heel? Like, is that toxic box office?
She could play the drill sergeant if that's a thing. Oh, she could be the Lou Gossett Jr. of this one.
Oh, so you get Rumor Willis, right, to shave her head. So you get the next generation of Demi Moore, isn't Rumor her daughter? And then you get Jada as the heel drilling. Oh yeah, and then she goes full Louis Gossett Jr. Scrotum head. You laughing at me, Dick Brain? Mayonnaise. Oh, man, yeah, deep cut. But it's going to be interesting to see how this plays out because we truly did feel like it's a work. You called it. You had the theory. You connected the dots. The dots are reconnecting as you speak, so your theory is starting to come fruition. Literally, you did. If you build it, they will come.
It's about the headlines now are like messiest divorced ever on deck.
Oh man, yeah. That's going to take major headlines. I mean, Twitter. Unless Elon buys Twitter, that's going to dominate the hashtag, right? Because I don't know if Elon's into that type of gossip. He's more into, well, let's go to the moon and let me fight
how much can I
dictators.
piss off the SEC?
Yeah,
that's what he's into.
Yeah,
Why does Elon want to buy Twitter?
Ooh,
Because he wants to control it.
Yeah.
It seems like it'd be an annoying thing to own.
Oh yeah, Twitter. Do you guys? You guys remember the internet used to be fun.
I know. Yeah. It used to be super fun. You used to be able to just like talk to people in Germany.
It was just like mostly videos of people getting kicked by horses or like falling off skateboards, stuff like that.
Break.com. That was the best way to spend
That's all the internet was for a long time, and it was good. Now it's just like hate crimes.
Wow. Yeah.
Jade Gollum. I would go to Jada's doorstep and pitch Jade Gollum. Precious. Yeah, that would be good. But I truly don't know what's next. Will Smith was already his films were basically on the ropes, right? His last, like was it Gemini where he played the young, they de-aged him. The film with M. Night. I feel like those have not done banger box office
So
at all.
I will say a pretty good show, Apple TV right now, Slow Dogs, executive produced by Will Smith.
Oh, really?
Really good.
Everything on Apple is really good.
Yeah,
Severance, really good too.
Oh my God! Yeah, Mario's he's 2 episodes in, but that I popped on the finale. I literally jumped up and went, "What?"
It was so good.
I'm only 2 episodes in. Don't say.
Yeah, we're not.
You
gonna
have
spoil it.
a fun ride.
Yeah,
so. But no, Slow Dogs. I mean, another Will Smith executive producer, which I was actually surprised to see at the end of the credits. But yeah, really good as well. So that's my point. He has his hands in so many things that him not starring in another movie for the next decade is not going to hurt his income flow.
No,
dude, he's going to be in a movie, no problem. Guess what? Next role, Will Smith's going to get to play the bad guy. And he's never played the bad. Now he can play bad guys.
I like it.
He's not. We're going to get that scene when we got to hear Morgan Freeman call somebody a mother effer, right? That was good. That's right. He has Bel Air, the OC Fresh Prince reboot, which
Here's
is
a pitch.
basically
Here's
the
the pitch.
series.
Check it out. Can you text Warner Brothers right now?
Yeah, let me pull up their number.
Go ahead and cue it up and just type what I say. Will Smith as Mr. Freeze.
Oh,
I like that.
Yeah, because we have Dark Batman, so he literally can do that. He did. He was not bad.
There you go. I just made Warner Brothers $1 billion.
They need the help. Well, they got new ownership, so maybe now they're listening to pitches, right? They got the new owners now. Unrelated, although I don't know if Thundercats is a property here, but I noticed now that I didn't shave and I have this mask. Do I look like Panthro from Thundercats with glasses? You guys know Panthro? Is that too deep of a cut? Am I the only 80s on that? Panthro, deep cut. That's what it feels like with
I'm
this
a little
beard.
too young for that.
Yeah, you don't remember Thunder?
I do.
Thundercats.
I remember Thundercats, but I do not remember it that well.
Panthro.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was definitely the after school cartoon of choice.
I was born in '88, so. Yeah.
Oh my gosh!
Yeah.
Born in
Well, you can't see the monitor, Matt. But yeah, okay. This guy. This is.
Yeah, that's Panthro.
You can come.
Yeah. Do I kind of
Do
I kind of have the Panthro thing going on?
Go back to YouTube. There we go. Oh, okay. Yeah.
A little bit, right?
Yeah. No, I dig it. You need the ears.
Yeah, I might have to have the ears here, but
and the shoulder spikes.
Yeah. I do have shoulders. To the surprise of no one, I do have some shoulder spikes that we can use. But Anthony Mackie is Panther. No, what about me? What about me? What about Raven? But you know what's funny, Matt? When you say you're born in 1988, back in the day before I actually got into the industry, I used to remember years by WrestleMania version. So when you said, I was born in 1988, and I was like, you're a WrestleMania 4 baby.
Yeah. All right.
WrestleMania 4 with the undisputed title on the line in a championship. We had Donald Trump front and center before he was the world's biggest heel because they had it at Trump Plaza.
Well, and I grew up with the Stone Cold days.
Oh, yeah. So
that was my generation as far as
that tracks. That timing wise, that tracks. But yeah, that was a great WrestleMania. WrestleMania 4 was a great WrestleMania.
I did not see it.
Macho Man won the title from the $1 Million Man. Hogan and Andre had their rematch. Warrior was on there, so that was a good one.
Nice.
So yeah, you're a WrestleMania.
I love how
4
Matty
baby.
immediately just took the streaming on the show. Like it took us a year to get to this
right
point, and that's just like jumping in and doing the show automatically.
I mean, you invite me to come. There's beer.
We got beer. Yeah, it's thirsty.
I'm-
We always find a day for beer, whether it's Modelo Monday, Weird Beer Wednesday, Thirsty Thursday. Yeah, get that pop. Yeah,
It's time for beer.
yeah, it is time for beer. So
And though it's not Miller time. I don't know. Here's definitely a dividing
No.
topic. Miller.
no,
do you-
no,
We don't drink Miller here. We
No.
drink Stroh's.
we drink Stroh's.
Yeah.
Stroh's for bros.
Stroh's is fire brewed.
Stroh's
you
is
see.
for bros, and it's fire brewed.
I mean, the Texas beer of choice is Lone Star.
That is,
You know, especially if you can get it on draft.
yeah. And
Golden.
if Mel Brooks ever gets that Spaceballs 2 sequel off the ground, I think Lone Star sponsorship is a slam dunk.
I have a Lone Star beer hack for you.
Oh, let's hear it.
Ooh, I
Next
like
set of
this.
Lone Star, order Lone Star Light.
Really?
How is that a hack?
How is that? What's so light about it?
Yeah.
It's better. Lone Star
How?
Light is better than Lone Star. It tastes better. It's
In what
smooth.
form? Okay, are you having a Lone Star in a long neck or in a can?
Do you win a long neck? You mean a bottle?
Yes, of course. It's Texas.
I mean, I don't know. I feel like Lone Stars are always tall cans.
Okay, yeah. See, usually you get it in a glass bottle, and it's much better than in a can. But if you can get it on draft, that's the best. That's the best. Come on.
I don't think I've ever had it in a draft. I used to have it, when in the back of the room when it was kind of room temperature and it's been sitting there for 4 months. That's the only time I may have drank.
I grew up stealing Lone Stars out of the mini fridge in my dad's office. So yeah, that's kind of my gateway drug. So there you go.
The gateway beer.
That and tequila.
Lone Star.
Yeah, so.
All right, cool. So I don't know. Is it time? Do we break in the weird beer? Is that enough? Is that enough chat? Do we want to get right in there? We got about 30. We're 30
All right,
minutes
let's get into it.
Well, let's show Matty the Mask. Let's show him why Stroh's is spoken here.
Yeah,
as
let's hear
JJ
from
put.
Stroh's real quick, and then we'll get into weird beers.
You've got a thirst to win. Only one soda gives you that extra oomph you need to be your best. Oomph Cola, packed with ginseng, taurine, and Pop Rocks. With the power of Pop Rocks and Cola combined, your stomach lining will be ripped apart by tiny pockets of carbon dioxide. But not before sweet victory. Oomph Cola and Pop Rocks. The deadly soft drink with a taste that's fantastic.
Real beer lovers have always had a problem taking their beer with them. The first take-home packs were bulky, hard to keep cool, and getting out one beer at a time wasn't always easy. Today, real beer lovers have the Stroh Case, a sealed carton that stores 24 cans of Stroh's, goes anywhere, and serves up one cold beer at a time. The Stroh Case.
But it's lovely the way you make me feel like I'm wanted. Thank you. So here's a toast. Most beer lovers know, from one beer lover to another, Stroh's.
All right.
Bam. All right. Matty the Mask, are you thirsty?
Thirsty I am.
Thirsty. So if we zoom in, and actually this is you actually brought the weird beer. You brought the action with you today. So
This is the one that it should be pretty tasty. So it is Beer King Brewing.
All right,
So
cool.
this is a Hill Country
check it out on
brewery.
as Matt gives you the lowdown.
Yeah.
There it is on our
So
close-up.
I will read our little thing we have on the side of the can here.
Look, Matt prepared. He knew that he was going to have to read stuff.
It was
I'm
perfect.
down. I'm down. The mysterious hill country haze strikes again. This time leaving passerby to wonder, is that blueberry? Indeed. Double dry hopped, achieving a huge tropical and fruit and citrus flavor. And as the name implies, a nice blueberry. Learn more about this beer and our story at Beer King Brewery. So yeah,
I like it. Well
we
done.
go.
Nice.
Well done.
Very good.
You told
sounds tasty. I have not had a blueberry beer before.
I don't think I have either. So I am very curious because I feel like blueberry, if you're getting into the dark berry, the dark chocolate, so it's got to be more of a stout.
Right. And usually with the berry flavors, you would think sour. But no, this is a pale ale.
Which Mario thinks sour beer is a heel, FYI.
Yeah,
It's the ultimate heel.
I'm not a fan.
Sour beer is the MJF of beers.
Yes. And it figures I'm from Long Island. I'm like, I like sour beer. So do you know how much this is packing? What's the...
So what did it say? I think 5.
It's pretty mild, I believe. It's like a
5.6.
5.6.
Yeah.
All right.
I mean, it's a pale ale, but it's hazy, so it's a little more.
All right, so Matty, I know you're a WrestleMania 4 baby, but are you familiar with Senor Pancho?
Oh, man.
So check that out right there. So Senor Pancho usually holds the brew for us, and we're gonna get first. We get a pop, and then we do the pour right into our friend Senor Pancho. Oh, I'm already seeing. I'm seeing the blueness.
Is it red?
Yeah.
Is that beer red?
No, it's got a little bit of a blue hue.
Yeah.
It's got a little bit of a blue hue.
And
you guys got your own can.
Maddie, can you do me a favor and let
course.
Podcat in the studio? She really wants in.
Yeah, and she's okay if she makes some cameo.
Is she in the back door?
Yeah, just open the back door.
And just like somebody who made a lot of money on crypto, this is too much head. Like I just get too much head. I don't think I got too much of a tilt on there. So we're gonna let it ride though. So let's you guys ready for a toast? So you guys ready? Salute.
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 Prost.
JJ, Renato, crew out there, thank you. Salute. Here we go.
Oh, nice. I like it.
It's not. It's interesting. Is this the one that the cashier told you would be interesting?
No, this is the one that she had good reviews on. So
All right. No, I like it.
I don't know what that means for.
It's
our
not too
other
blueberry. I mean, obviously you're right. They didn't go the sour direction. I'm getting the hops. I think too many hops are a heel.
Right.
Just like you think sour is a heel, but this isn't too many hops.
Well, and it has a lime finish, and that's kind of the weird thing. It has that Mexican lager finish, but the pale ale. Dry
you're
hopped
right, because it's
front.
just like when you say the Mexican lager. I feel the street taco vibe.
Yeah, and it has a lot of carbonation as well.
So that's why I got too much head. I was wondering why. It's like, even with the tilt, I did the tilt. It's like, why do I got so much head?
I mean, I wouldn't complain about that.
Yeah. There you go. So, all right. So, but yeah, before we jump ahead,
You gonna do the JJ thing now?
I am. But
He tuned in early to hear it.
I know, but one more thing before we do it. I swear, I don't mean to Eric Bischoff you and say right after this break, but I wanted to say Renato said, "Dear Jerry and Terry Warner, fire Ezra Miller, Will Smith as Mr. Freeze, and Jade as Lex Luthor." How did we miss that comment? We completely forgot all the Ezra Miller stuff. So we're gonna jump back to that because that's
Perfect casting.
Yeah, we need to go back to that. But yeah, Lex Luthor. But all right, JJ, without further ado.
Wait, real quick.
Okay.
You're about to. It's a very important thing you have to announce.
Yes.
And I understand. Like we talked about this like a week ago.
We did.
And like I think it's very important that we carved out time in the show to do it. And I think
Okay.
we should do it after a word from Strohs.
Okay.
Oh, but it's lovely the way you make me feel like I'm wanted. Thank you. So here's a toast. Most beer lovers know, from one beer lover to another, Strohs.
Real beer lovers have always had a problem taking their beer with them. The first take-home packs were bulky, hard to keep cool, and getting out one beer at a time wasn't always easy.
All right.
Oh, how sweet was that? That's right. We're cutting into the commercial because that's how important this is. So, JJ, as a longtime friend of the show, a longtime supporter of the show, and our very first when we launched the Patreon page, we didn't even put any content, but you believed in us enough that you followed us from Twitch, you came to us here, and now it's time that we are actually going to be making technically our second Those Incredibles joint, if you don't count the Cola commercial, towards that short film, which is the goal, right? Live stream, podcast, short films, and eventually that venue right here in Austin, Texas. So, as our first official Patreon member, you will be receiving your very own brand new custom Those Incredibles mask. What? Yes, so check it out. This is a mask that was made. We had some of our masks that were shelf bought, but we had a few of them that were actually made custom when we were gaming. And so this one is the Pac-Man version that we made. So as you can see, you got Pac-Man on the front, and you got the Pac-Man maze on the back. And this was a version. I wore the same version of this mask when we had our pictures with Thunder Rosa when we sponsored their show. Shout out to our friends there at Mission Pro Wrestling. But JJ, thank you very much for that support. Your dollars are going to be going towards our short film, and we're going to be talking about that in the show today. So congratulations. DM us your address.
DM us your address.
And
just
any of the socials.
Post your address on Twitter publicly.
Yes, so just put it out there, and we'll get this mask to you ASAP. But which is a weird world, because everyone in like my side hustle was kickboxing, being a kickboxing instructor, and JJ posted something on Twitter, and then I realized you used to go to the gym where I used to be instructor, which funny enough, now it's a 420, it's a smoke and vape shop. It is no longer that gym. And I was like, wow, small world. So I don't know if this is something like...
All the folks quit the gym and they were like, well, what other business can we do?
Yeah, full circle.
Yeah, smoke them if you got them. So I don't know at this point if we're just like, hey, do you want to just meet in the HEB Plus parking lot? But yeah, we got... Slava, yes, you are correct. That welcome. Slava's in the house. Yeah, Slava's in the house. So we got Tetris in the back, Pac-Man in the front. But Slava, yeah, we got Matty the Mask. Mario's
What's up, Slava?
Yeah, you guys, you guys know Slava. Slava, ironically, full story. Let's go back to that close-up cam, and I will tell the story. And JJ, yes, thank you again so much. But check that out. Slava recognizes that fun story. We were rumored to be in the top 5 on Fantastic Fest for the Cola commercial during our Spice World event, which is the B2B tech company that we all came from. Slava, being the hero that he was, says, you know what? Alamo Drafthouse is just right up the street. I'm going to actually take you right now. Let's get the hell out of here. Let's go get some drinks. And Slava literally, I felt like, was escorting me through the Austin Convention Center into his car like the Batman, took us across town, shot down Lamar. And then I was like, crap, this parking lot is packed because obviously it was a film festival. Slava whips out his... handicap sticker. We get front row parking. He hustles me in just in time, and we came in second place. I know, Mario, you don't call it a win. I call it a win because it was second place because it may have been worked. I don't know.
You were the winner of the losers.
We should have won. Yes, I know everyone.
Yeah.
But Slava, yes, he hustled us in the front.
I mean, Slava is the type of man that does not take no for an answer.
No, he didn't.
Period.
He bull rushed us in there. So, JJ, you are in good hands. I'm very confident that this short film that we're making is going to win the prestigious Hubby with Joe Bob Briggs. And then we're also going to put it in Fantastic Fest again because why not?
JJ says it was worked. Mario should have won.
Yeah, it 100% should have won. But
100%.
yeah, and we see Cola is one of the sponsors of the show. Do you think that's a coincidence? I think it is. So, all right, I'm putting the mask back. So JJ, that is an unworn mask that is all yours.
It has not been worn.
No.
Verified.
But yeah, if you guys, let me see if I can pull up our, and I think everybody.
Is it social media update time?
It might be social media update time.
You're going to tell everybody, folks, I love this segment.
Yes.
This is a good segment.
So we will start our social media segment where I will show JJ that it is one of the actual masks we wore, and we'll zoom it in right here. As you can see right there, friend of the show, Thunder Rosa, right there with the Pac-Man mask. and Mario with
but
the
it's
mask.
not the same sweaty ass mask.
No, it's not the same. You would know. You'd be like, oh my God, this smells like this has been worn. So Thunder Rosa, the new AEW Women's Championship and the champion of taco vlogs. Because if you have not watched her taco vlog on the YouTubes, you're not doing yourself a favor. What else we got? Okay, so our new socials here. We actually had a video that's doing really well in honor of our Obi-Wan episode that we did when we had a healthy Star Wars debate. We basically, we talked about this. We had the voice that did Darth Maul, and that sucker is just like cruising. That's like probably like 6,000 views right now. It is like really cruising. But this one, Mario, this one was our favorite in honor of Everything Everywhere All at Once. Remember when you were doing that switch in last week?
Oh, I didn't see that one. You did. I hadn't seen that one.
Yeah, I posted in there today because I thought it was just like, oh, that worked out perfect. It's actually doing really well. Here's the thing of that we talked about this. We can't figure it out. Like something can do well on TikTok and then not on Instagram, but then do well on Twitter. We've yet to have one that did well all the way across all socials. We also had. We're going to be talking about.
The thing is, all social medias serve different overlords.
That's true.
It's hard to make one. It's hard to make a post that appeases them all.
Yes, that is very true. So we're going to be, we'll throw this one up there. This is one I think I did last week in honor of Wheeler Yuta, how it started and how it began.
I love this segment because it explains to people why they should follow us on social media.
Yeah, no, it's fantastic. They should like, subscribe, share, and like she says on Watch Mojo, turn on that notifications button.
Ding.
Yeah, and you can do some or all. But yeah, we had a very bloody Wheeler Yuta, so I was like, the first thing I thought of was Mandy with he's not late yet. Well, the great Nicolas Cage, who has a great movie that's coming out that we're going to be checking out, The Unbearable Weight of Massive Talent. That's going to be coming out this week.
I will say Nicolas Cage. Did y'all see his recent comment that his most recent movies are some of his best, in his opinion?
I agree.
Yeah.
Pig is one of his best.
Oh.
Pig was one that I did not see coming at all.
Yeah. No, very good. Of course, quintessential, I mean, Gone in 60 Seconds, Matchstick Men.
Well, that was also
Revolver,
good. But
right.
I got to tell you, finally got around to watching Willy's Wonderland on Hulu, and I was blown away. As a fan growing up, I'm not even a WrestleMania baby because WrestleMania was like 10 years after I was born. I'm an MSG house show baby. So going back to, I can recall the Banana Splits. So when I saw Willy's Wonderland and this generation, they have their version of that with Five Nights at Freddy's. So when you had the pizza animatronics coming alive at night with Nicolas Cage with 0 lines, I'm like, how good this can be.
Matt, have you seen Willy's Wonderland?
Great.
I have not. Yeah. Sorry.
You'll have to give him the context, Jeff. What happens if
basically,
I think I have homework to do.
Yeah, there's going to be some homework for you for sure. But basically,
give him the 2-line pitch.
Nicolas Cage has to stay overnight in a Chuck E. Cheese-like restaurant that has haunted animatronics that are trying to kill him.
Love it.
Now do you understand the movie?
How have I not watched
And he has 0 lines.
Done.
0 lines.
All right.
How about the fact
what is
that
it streaming
he says
on?
no lines? It's on Hulu, I believe.
It's on Hulu. Yes, you can get it with Hulu.
How about the fact that he has no lines in the movie? Do you think that was an artistic choice, or could they not pay him enough?
I don't know. Just like, all right, I'm coming, but I'm not saying a damn word.
Or they just hired him to
memorize
be a stand-in.
lines.
Yeah, they hired him to be a stand-in. Little did he know.
Yeah, so
he was actually shooting the whole thing.
Yeah, exactly. It was like, you're going to be a stand-in? It was like, no. But it was great. I'd like to do a future episode that's basically Five Nights at Freddy's versus the Banana Splits versus Willy's Wonderland. And fun story about... Watch the Banana Splits, listen to that opening song, and tell me that they did not borrow it from Jimi Hendrix' Buffalo Soldier. Thank you. Ooh. You're welcome. You're welcome. This will be like seeing the arrow in FedEx. You'll never be able to unhear what I just told you. So it is really good. But Renata, real quick, yeah, we don't do it. I mean, even though I got the gray beard, Facebook's is the shits. Can I say that online?
Wait, you mean Meta? Wait, or Instagram?
Meta.
I'm confused.
Yeah, whatever it is. The blue one. I don't like the blue one.
The blue one.
I don't like the blue one.
The Zuckerberg.
Yeah, sucker. Can you dig it, sucker?
Which is the one that makes me angry? Which is the one that makes me horny? I get them confused.
I forget. Wait till Meta buys Bumble.
Then
game over.
Then it is game over. Mm.
But to that point, I think that the divide between TikTok and Facebook with boomers and the not even the millennials, the Gen Zers.
Yeah.
I don't, as a millennial myself, I will say that I don't understand the Gen Zers, and we're not that far apart.
So what is a Gen Zer? What's their deal?
They don't answer the phone. That's all I know. They don't answer the phone. So
they definitely don't leave voice messages.
Don't leave a voice message. That's ridiculous. But here's the thing. Here's my hot take. We all have to attack the boomers. We all have to come together from Gen X to Gen Z, and we all have to take that whole generation out. I'm calling for We Will Be Victorious. Muse, hear the song in your head. We will be victorious. Boomers don't answer the phone either. Yeah, nobody answers the phone. Do they?
I mean, my grandparents do.
Boomers answer the phone. They answer the phone in the movie theater.
Yeah. Oh, there you go, and get kicked out of the Alamo. And then complain about it on Facebook.
Right.
And or next door.
Yeah, and then next door. Oh my God, that is just like the
only reason I have it is because I found some dogs that were lost in my neighborhood.
Yeah.
That's the only way, best way to get dogs back, right?
Facebook, it had a very noble effort behind it,
right.
But it just turned into the idiot cousin of Facebook because I actually, the only time, and then I uninstalled it, that I got into a battle with somebody, and I guess it's not as funny, but it was, now that it's over, you're like, what just happened? That somebody posted active shooter at fill in the high school where my son went to school. And I was at home and I was like, what the fuck? And I literally hopped in my car and I went flying there and there was cops there. And then I was just like, and then I was already on the phone with my son, like, what the hell has happened? And he's like, oh, somebody said that there was a rumor that somebody had a picture of a knife in a locker. And that turned into on Nextdoor, active shooter at high school. And I never replied to these people, but I replied, and I was at the point just like, hey, let's meet at 7-Eleven and talk about this.
I mean, you can't yell fire in a crowded movie theater. Right. Like, it's the same philosophy. And I think this is the big Elon, with Twitter debate, right?
Yeah.
It's like, it is let's be real, social media is now the public center.
It is.
Right? That is the information confluence of our society, of our generations. And to be able to control that as a megalomaniac.
Yeah.
Yeah, Elon, I could see that.
But so is it like, are they two different versions? Because who's the heel in this scenario? Like good wrestling storytelling.
Right.
Who's the heel? Is Elon the heel? Because we know he's going to announce that he's Iron Man and he's giving everybody all these cool toys, but he is
Elon's going to be like, I decided to fight crime from now on.
Yeah, exactly. I mean,
I fight crime
now. I don't
now.
think he really knows. I think it's just a day-by-day whim, A rich South African miner's son.
Renato said, I got banned from Nextdoor because I called a lady a racist. So good riddance. And here's the fun fact. Renato was probably right, because I think that is probably...
That's a problem.
That is a problem that's on there. It's just like, this neighborhood used to be really good until fill in insensitive racist comment.
Yeah, that's
what Nextdoor is.
For you.
So that's just terrifying but... Anyway, yeah.
Welcome to America.
But still, when it comes to our socials...
Elon's definitely the heel. I hope so. I hope you are right.
Yes. Wait, because if he's the heel, here's the thing, and I don't know if this already happened yet. If Elon is the heel, he is about to throw the world's largest barbecue. If he was the heel,
that already happened.
Oh, it did already happen. Did he poison
the kid
anybody?
That helps me out at that one gig, he worked it.
Oh, he did.
I didn't go fishing that weekend because it's right
because it was
next
there
to my lake.
Because I was like, I'm going to trick everybody, and then I'm going to have the world's largest barbecue, and then I'm going to make everybody have diarrhea.
Yeah.
What's the deal with that? Why would you come to Texas and say I have the biggest barbecue of anyone? That's a total heel move.
Oh my!
You don't know how to barbecue. I have a huge look at my barbecue.
So
it's miles long.
That's the most Texas thing you could say as a non-Texan.
And here's the thing. All right, Matt. So here, I would say we're not only a fan of multiverse, but like we know for a fact that we are living in a simulation.
100.
So, where is Elon Musk from? Has anyone traced the dots? We know. Do we remember anything before PayPal? And I know we could have a Mandela effect moment that like, well, they say he's from California, which is generic saying is just we don't recognize his accent.
He's a cobalt miner's son. I mean, that's
Elon. Oh, really?
Yeah. His father owned a cobalt mine in South Africa.
Oh. What are cobalts?
Cobalt is what my ring is made out of, actually. And actually, there's some problems with cobalt as far as its, efficacy and or not efficacy, but it's social standings as far as how is its mined and blah 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 blah. But we won't get into that on this stream. What I will say is that he is just a rich kid who thinks that he should rule the world and be that Lex Luthor, whatever. But he just steals other people's IP, makes a crappy car, makes a lot of money. Likes to downplay the SEC and make fun of them while trying to make money off of Dogecoin. And, different pumps and stuff like that. So, I mean, call it what you may. Elon, to some, is this magical figure who's going to solve all of our problems. But again, he's just another capitalist trying to make money off of our system. Very broke system. But we won't go there.
But he also believes in the simulation, so you feel like he found the hack and he's hacking it and taking advantage.
Well, I think Elon and Zuckerberg are from warring planets of a different solar system. That's the answer, obviously.
Yeah.
Look, here's what people want to know: who's he married to?
Zuckerberg or Elon?
Elon.
Oh, I have no idea. Like I said, I can't even trace.
Isn't he married to a rapper?
I thought he had just a bunch of girlfriends.
I don't even know when the
rapper,
simulation inserted him into it. Like, I feel like he came out of left field.
Like Little Kim rapper?
Slava said he's not.
Isn't Azalea Banks a rapper?
I don't know who that is.
That's who he's married to, I believe.
I have no idea.
Yeah, no clue.
Again, I can't even trace when the simulation inserted.
All right, I'll
him.
have to Google it. Damn you.
Oh, he's divorced though. Slava said he is divorced, so whoever it is not.
How much money did she take from him? Because that's the play. If you're gonna play, just marry Elon.
Oh, so she was his college sweetheart.
Oh,
yeah, I don't know.
Grimes, right? Yeah.
Grimy, yeah.
Yeah, I remember that.
Oh man, yeah, that's got to be something. What did you guys think of his episode of Saturday Night Live? Did you watch it?
Again, he's just a pump and dump. Like, he's just a fad. Like, he's just a fad.
You're not a fan of, and I know you're you're a car guy.
I'm a car guy. So I'm a tech guy.
So when you say
I'm looking into building my own lithium batteries right now.
Oh, wow.
Kayak rig and stuff, and do my own solar and wind generation stuff. Like, he's just someone who is just capitalized on other people's IP to make a lot of money. And whether that's good or bad, like, I'm not going to get there on a moral issue with anyone, but it's not his own doing.
It's not his stuff.
He just was able to make money off of it.
And for you saying that the car is crap, and then you're thinking for Tesla, which no one, but for you to say that has some weight because I know how you are about cars.
Well, have you looked at their door trims?
I
and
have
how
not.
their fitment is? They're Kias with electric batteries.
Oh, really? I did not know that.
I mean, of course, if you get one of their higher end specs, it's going to be better. But the Model S, like, come on, let's be real. I could, a trained blind person could put on door trim better.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Matt's cutting a promo on Tesla. I like it. Because again, your weight, I know what you do with cars, so I know your opinion carries a lot of weight with me when it comes to cars. And you're cutting a promo that I've never heard anybody before say about Tesla.
Just next time you see a Tesla, go look around it and actually look at where the door trim and the door panels meet up, all that stuff. We won't get into the nitty-gritty, but go look at your brand new Honda versus a brand new Tesla and tell me which one has better fitment.
Oh man. Well, I think I'm having I'm too big problem. So deep cut for the movie with Dudley Moore, Crazy People. It's too small to get laid in, but you get laid as soon as you get out. That's what I can't fit in a lot of these cars. So deep cut, crazy people. I know Mario. I think you're a crazy people guy. You're a Dudley Moore guy.
I'm a Dudley Moore guy. You know what's the Dudley Moore joint that's the best? Is Unfaithfully Yours.
Oh yeah, that's a deeper cut.
It's like that movie is only good for the end scene where he imagines the scenario where he catches his wife cheating.
Oh yes,
that's the best part.
Man, you were that. Yes, Mario's always got the deeper. Yeah, I can whip out a deep cut, and he'll whip out a deeper cut.
Yeah,
we're gonna have a whole episode called Mario's Deeper Cuts. Bam, right there, because I would have been like. Dudley Moore, foul play, right? You know, when he basically played Mr. Furley, the Three's Company landlord, and he was just a version of that. Again, you guys, you're not gonna, you're right, Mario, you're not getting Mr. Furley.
No. Can I sidetrack this conversation?
Please,
why were the Ropers so upset that Jack was living with those two girls?
Jack, because it was a different time, man. It was a different time that Mr. Roper these days would be a conservative racist, I'm assuming.
He'd be QAnon.
Yeah. Jack, he was like, why are you living with two girls? Like, oh, don't worry. And that was on ABC. I was just like, that was a show that the kids would gather around the TV and watch.
When it was out, it was like the most popular show of all time.
It was. Come and knock on my door. Come and knock on my door. We've been waiting for you. Next. Do it. You want to sing it. When the kisses are hers and his Three's Company too. Boop, boop, boop. So we also have a plan to become a band, and we're going to just do cover songs of sitcoms, and we're going to call our band the Situational Comedies.
I like it. I'll come to that.
We need to learn to play instruments, though.
Sold out.
Yeah, that's the only thing we don't know how to play instruments. So, but yeah, sorry, that happens a lot on this show. We'll be on the superhighway, and then next we'll end up on the dirt road and be like, how did we end up on Mr. Roper?
Then you just drive right across the field back to the highway.
You know it's funny because like the Ropers were upset, or Mr. Roper was upset that Jack was living with two girls, but his wife was upset that he wouldn't fuck her.
Facts.
Who has the
facts?
problem?
Yeah. Mrs. Roper literally had the cat and heat thing that she would be basically coming in there and just like dry humping Jack and just like, come on, Jack. And he had to keep playing the gimmick of just like, no, I'm into same sex. You have the wrong parts, Mrs. Roper. But there was a lot of scandals. But he was, every once in a while, on YouTube TV, you can throw on TV Land and they'll have like a Three's Company marathon, and then and anytime I see the Regal Beagle, you're like, oh yeah, these guys are swingers. There's a lot of swinging going around.
The Regal Beagle sounds like a swinger bar.
Yeah, it does, right? It's totally a swinger bar, so I would be all for it.
What was the deal with Larry though?
Larry Dallas.
Involved in everything.
Yeah, Larry Dallas was.
Your mic's off.
Oh, did you lose your mic?
My mic's off. Sorry, I muted it because I was coughing. It's a live show, folks. What was fucking Larry like? Larry was always
Dallas.
involved in everything. Why was he Jack's best friend? He never helped him out.
No.
He was never like, Larry, I got a flat tire. Come help me. No, Larry was always like, no, I'm trying to bang somebody. I can't come help you with your tire.
Oh, man.
So why was Larry his best friend?
It just worked out so well. I think there's a lot of hanky panky going on at that apartment complex.
Good neighbors are hard to come by.
Yeah, they really are. They really are, man. But who knew that Don Knotts would have pivoted from what's the black and white show?
Again, before my time.
Yeah, that one's even. Oh, the Andy Griffith Show.
Oh yeah,
the Andy Griffith Show.
And I watched quite a bit of Andy Griffith Show.
Yeah. Well, because there's
TV Land.
There was fishing in there, and you're a fisherman.
Well,
right?
it's more of my father's a boomer. So,
okay.
Yeah, there you go.
Larry was a mooch. I don't know what that slap was. Yeah, Larry was. He was a much. But yeah, good show. But yeah, we really need to get that band together. We need to. What's
the name of the band again?
The Situational Comedies.
I like it.
We could play like at corporate events.
We could, right? And
like
then we're just going to do
or
nothing.
Trivia nights.
Yeah.
Yeah. Be the fill-in between trivia nights.
There's so many. That was our favorite part of WandaVision, which ironically was the first time we started doing shows live here on YouTube was through WandaVision, and I used to listen to, because each episode covered a different generation and captured that different vibe of the sitcom of the time. And man, those songs are hooks. Those songs are hooks. They get stuck in your head. I can't remember what I learned in first grade, but it's just like, I can sing songs about sitcoms.
Yeah.
Like, why weren't they teachers? why aren't they teaching me things to remember? Because I remember all those songs.
I don't think you had the best teachers. that
No.
might be the issue.
No, yeah. Well, Mario knows. I was going to school in Long Island, and then a very smaller Catholic school, because the public schools might have been a little bit too dangerous. And my dad being a cop, like, okay, we got to pay to send you to a private school, and that school may or may not have had an agenda.
Nothing like Long Island is now.
Yeah, no.
Quite opposite.
Yeah, it's very different, but it was some dangerous times. Dangerous times. I don't know. I was Dangerous Minds before I knew it. I don't know.
There you go.
Okay, are y'all ready to try another weird beer? I've got Primo on the line. We're gonna try and
Primo's
call
on
him
the
in.
line? Yeah.
We're gonna try and call him in here shortly. There's gonna be technical difficulties, so y'all need to talk through the parts where I'm trying to make stuff work.
Yeah, and if you actually got the beer kit that we sent you at home, this is your time to pour. We didn't really send you. I just thought that'd be cool if we actually sent a kit sometime. But
if you drank your Ovaltine for 11 weeks and sent in your proof of purchases to get the Dakota ring, this is the part where you'll put that on.
All right, so we're going to throw it to a word from our sponsors before we get Primo on the line?
Yeah, we can do a word from our sponsor.
Okay, cool.
You've got a thirst to win. Only one soda gives you that extra oomph you need to be your best. Oomph Cola, packed with ginseng, taurine, and Pop Rocks. With the power of Pop Rocks and Cola combined, your stomach lining will be ripped apart by tiny pockets of carbon dioxide. But not before sweet victory. Oomph Cola and Pop Rocks. The deadly soft drink with a taste that's fantastic.
Real beer lovers have always had a problem taking their beer with them. The first take-home packs were bulky, hard to keep cool, and getting out one beer at a time wasn't always easy. Today, real beer lovers have the Stroh Case, a sealed carton that stores 24 cans of Strohs, goes anywhere, and serves up one cold beer at a time. The Stroh Case.
All right, so we're on. We're coming back to the thing. Everything's working. Show's live, and here we go.
We are back. We're back. So we're back, and we got another special guest. But before we start, I feel like we're in Eric Bischoff mode today. So just to let you know that
first a word from Strohs.
Yes, to talking about our social worst. We literally, while we're live, we got a new follower. So thank you for following us, Chloe Kruger, or you might know her as the Hell Priestess. So we got a new follower just by talking about that. See, if you're wondering if it works, it does work. So shout out to the Hell Priestess. We're all about the horror high spots as well as our kayfabe content. All right. So, Mario, introduce our second very special guest today.
This show's loaded with guests. Okay, yes, our special guest we have for Weird Beers today. He's provided us with a few beers in the past. We've drank them. They're great. He's a beer connoisseur, I guess you could say, much more so than us. It's Primo.
Hey, what's up, everybody?
Primo, welcome, man. I feel like we're already so close because you provided us with so many different beverages, beers, and it's just like feel like I already.
A beer is a beverage.
Beer is a beverage, right? Yeah. So.
Oh man, you're so welcome, and there's plenty more coming too.
All right, yeah. And I gotta say,
Primo, how many beers do you have in your house right now?
I've been trying to trim it down, so we're talking about 100.
Ooh. Wow, that's awesome. Because I do feel like this, like in 2022, if you tell people that you have like a wine cellar, people are like boomer, like we were just talking about that. Where I feel like the beer connoisseurs like Primo, that's where it's at, man.
How about this? You have a wine cellar, I have a beer house.
Yeah, I got
beer garage.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Oh man, just being home all the time, or past couple of years being home so much, it was clutch to have a solid beer collection at the house.
Tell them
I put a nice din in.
Tell them about how you get the beers, because I think they don't understand why you have all these crazy beers.
Oh, gotcha. So in the craft beer community, you do a lot of trades. So I trade on a national level. So I trade for beers in Florida, in New York, California. So I got a bunch of craft beers from different states. So I'll either send them beer or bourbon, they send it back.
Oh, that's incredible. That's literally, I feel like you're the Brad Pitt in Moneyball, but you're doing beer. You're like, I'm making national trades. That's incredible.
Primo, where is the furthest beer you've traded for come from?
Oh man, that's a good question. I'd say probably California.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. I haven't taken this international just yet.
No Alaskan beers.
Maybe
is international on deck?
I hope so.
Maybe we'll see. We'll see on the international side. Yeah. But you know what? Now that you mentioned Alaska, I do have some Alaskan beers as well too.
I imagine the water up there.
Yeah, I gotta imagine that they're packing some pretty powerful brews up there too. Like I feel like they would know what they're doing. What would you say?
What kind of beer you need after a 6-month night?
Yeah. After 30 days of night, what do you need? When you're getting chanced by vampires and it's nighttime all day, what kind of beer do you like to?
Well, up there, I mean, the water quality is so good up there. They got some killer beers too. Same with like Colorado.
So yeah, Primo, what's your opinion on how much does water quality play in the taste in in a beer? And is there a particular type of beer that water quality really makes a difference?
I think it just helps overall. So when you're talking like the United States and where like there's because of craft beer, I would say Colorado just leads it just because, one, the quality of water, and they've been in the beer like barrel aging game for a long time as well. But all the major states are killing it right now. So it's not just Colorado. Like there's a bunch of badass beers like all over the United States right now, to be honest.
Cool.
Yeah, I feel like there used to be like the go-to states that everybody knew of, Wisconsin, because of Milwaukee, and like Colorado. But so it's nice to see that they're actually expanding, and it's a beer boom. It's a beer boom right now.
It's blowing up right now. Craft beer breweries are just blowing up all over the United States. So, which is good because it's like you're always trying something new. Like I think that's the fun part is I'm trying new stuff all the time.
You had an incredible beer that you actually shared with us that it literally looked like it was in a champagne bottle, and it was like 10%. I mean, it was
that was the Butter Moon.
Oh man, that was incredible. It was so good, but I mean,
do you remember the Butter Moon?
Oh man, it was Angry Chair Moon Butter.
Oh,
I think it was
that's it.
I think it was a peanut butter cup or marshmallow and peanut butter beer. I believe it was a stout.
Stout. Okay, we do have a stout on tonight's lineup.
All right, yeah, we do have a stout that's going to be coming up here too. So.
All right, Primo, can you tell us about the beers we're trying to put them in the close-up cam thing so he can see them?
Oh, is it these two that we have here?
Yeah, we're trying a little bit of hard cider tonight.
All right, let's get this on the close-up here.
Oh,
it's out of focus.
Hard.
Matt, can you focus that camera for me,
there
please?
We go.
Oh, no, it's good. It's good.
There
Focus.
we go. Yeah,
autofocus kicked in. There it is.
It found it.
Go ahead, put them both in there because we're going to do them both.
Okay. Let me see.
Okay.
Can I fit them both?
Yeah, you can fit them both in there.
Just cover
And
the side a little.
One thing I wanted to call out real quick, y'all mentioned that Moon Butter beer. That's a pastry stout you had, and that's actually from my favorite brewery in the country, Angry Chair in Florida. So when y'all said y'all loved it, I'm like, oh man, that's my favorite brewery.
Yeah, no, it was delicious. It was a punch in the mouth in a good way. Is that so?
Oh
yeah,
man, those are my favorite. So y'all got Smooch here. So these are hard seltzers out of Michigan. They just started distributing in Texas. So they just started like literally a month ago. But these are from Michigan. So the one on the left, all tropical, lots of fruit. They use so much fruit in the smooches. Like it's an insane amount of fruit. They actually even recommend like rolling them a little bit before drinking them. It's like so much fruit compacted in there.
What do you mean roll them? Like roll the actual can?
Roll the can a little bit. Yeah.
Really?
Wow.
Straight up. It's that much fruit in there. So also, and then to the
that's
right.
Primo's hacks.
So could you live on this beer? Like as far as nutrients?
Nah.
Yeah.
Your vitamins.
Yeah, vitamins.
I mean, if
right?
it's got fruit in it, those are healthy.
I mean, if you have to roll it, that's
This is basically drinking a smoothie,
It's
right?
a health
That's
food.
what we're trying to say.
It's a health food.
It's a fruit smoothie, and on the right, that's one of their experimental ones. So that I don't think either of these made it out of Michigan yet. So
Wow.
it's a strawberry.
Did you trade a scientist something for this? Because I've seen these. This reminds me, because remember, hey, Matt, you remember when we were in the coffee factory and we tried the experimental coffees?
Yeah.
They were like in cans like that just had a little sticker.
It was just like came straight from the lab. Yeah.
Oh man, I'm
That's what this looks like right now. So this is like an experimental beer nobody really ever got to taste.
It never made distro. That's just like at the brewery or whatever. So.
Wow.
Do we want to go with the unmarked one first? Do you want to go unmarked?
I mean, I'm good. Primo, which one do you think we should try first?
Try the painkiller first.
So that's this guy. Okay, let's do it. I'm gonna move this here, and I got some cups here. I got some glasses, if you will. That will give.
How about a little intern music?
Yeah.
Y'all are gonna trip out when you start pouring it out.
All right. Oh wait. So you said I got to roll it first, right?
Yeah, go to roll.
Yeah, I'm gonna do the roll, man.
It does something with the fruit. I really don't remember the top of my head.
Cool.
There you go. Exactly.
All right. So I'm gonna do the pop on cam. Nice pop. Oh yeah.
You got to cue me. I'm sorry. I'm playing music around.
Oh no, it's all good. All right, we're ready. All right, so I'm gonna do got the pour on cam here.
Bring it down a little bit. It's too tall. There you go.
Oh wow.
Oh, it's like orange juice.
Wow, 10, all the vitamins and minerals.
Yep, it's got it all.
It'd be dope if we had some
Dude,
bacon to go with this.
Here, that is thicker than a Snicker.
Why do they call it the painkiller?
We're about to find out. Oh, and I like
I
this.
think
I'm in
it's
the
the cocktail name of it.
Wow, yeah, I feel like I just got to the bottom of an OJ can. All right, Matty.
And you know what?
Matty the Mask.
You know what's crazy?
Thank you, sir.
With those smooches right there, my buddies, when we've been drinking a lot, we actually put them in a blender, add Malibu and ice, and we make cocktails with them too.
Oh,
like they're that badass.
I'm already into that already. Good. Cheers. Oh, the can. Yeah, the can.
Let Matt read the can. He's got such a lovely voice.
Get the can.
No, I have a strawberry allergy, so you know.
Oh, wait. Oh, he's got to check for strawberries. That's right. I forgot.
Drink the other one. So.
Primo, do these have strawberries?
The other one does, but this one doesn't.
One does, one doesn't.
So this already feels like let's get a close up. I don't know if I just serendipitously grabbed this glass, but this already looks like a screwdriver.
It smells delicious.
All right, ladies, let's drink it. We got beers, let's drink them.
All right.
Salud. Here we go.
Let's try it.
Salud, Primo. Thank you, man. Here we go.
Cheers.
Tastes like Sunday morning.
Oh, man, that's good.
Yeah.
Why me say?
There's like pancakes at the end of it.
Yeah.
You taste that?
Yeah, some sausage. Oof. It's the maple.
That is easy like
That
Sunday
is
morning.
wild. That's like no beer we've ever had on the show thing.
Yeah.
No, that isn't.
Pineapple and peach. And
Look at it's
tangerine.
like legit frothy. This looks like I'm gonna need. I just drank a smoothie, if you will. Look at that smoothie.
I mean, it's pretty
the
cool
glass.
that the ingredients are like there's 7.
There's that.
They're like, good stuff.
That's delicious. That is like legit good. I see why they call it the painkiller, because I don't feel no more pain. No more pain.
Oh, we had some of your tequila earlier too.
Yeah, maybe that's helping the pain.
Oh man,
It was the what is it called? Do you remember? Lorenzo?
Sor Lorenzo?
Sor Lorenzo?
Oh,
You know which one I'm talking about.
yep.
That was good.
Do you have any facts about that tequila?
It's kind of sweet.
I do not have the facts.
You
on
know-
it. It's in the freezer.
No,
isn't it?
Primo
I
Primo
forgot.
knows.
It's some distant family is part of the distillery, but I don't remember the facts of it. I think it's down the valley or something, or down in Mexico. But yeah, I know it's made either in South Texas or right in Mexico. I can't remember though.
Nice.
Yeah, that's delicious. All right, so we got one more.
All right, Matt, you can't try the strawberry.
You can't try it.
No,
and,
no
and you
strawberry
can't
for
even,
me.
you
Grab
can't
this, why don't you bring in the other beer you bought and you try that one at the same time?
Which one? The peanut butter?
No, Matt's got another beer for us to try.
Oh, well, no, y'all do the strawberry first.
Want to do the strawberry first?
Yeah,
All right.
do the strawberry.
Primo, do I need to roll this as well?
Get the other.
Yep.
Okay.
Rinse and repeat.
Rinse and repeat. And I hope it's.
And
There we go.
I've never tried the strawberry actually. I have 2 of them, but I haven't even tried it yet. So I'm seeing y'all do it live before I've even tried it.
Oh,
If someone sees this at the Smooge factory, are they gonna like shut us down for like
experimental
displaying an
beer.
experiment? This was not even supposed to exist.
Yeah, did you smuggle this out?
No, one of my trade buddies just sent me some when they came out.
All right, Matty. I like to keep Mario on his toes here. So watch this. All you got to do is a quick movie quote, and he'll get it. Ready, Mario? I want the knife.
Eddie Murphy, Golden Child.
Boom! See, quicker than a hiccup. He will always get those quotes. All right, ready? We're ready for the pops.
Pop it.
These are popping. Like, these are popping hard. Like, I think it's going to get on the ground, grab the counter, and start twerking. I mean, this is like popping. All right, here we go. We got another Senor Poncho in the house. It's going to help us out here. All right, another thicker than a Snicker.
It looks like strawberry juice.
It does look like strawberry juice. All right, Mario, you want the second one right out of the can since it's just you and I? We'll just split it.
I mean, that works for me, sure.
You want to just do it out of the can?
It's totally strawberry
All right, cool, thank
juice.
you. All right, so I feel like I'm having another smoothie. That's what it feels like to me. But look at the head. Look at that head. It's just
looks like a smoothie.
It does, right? And we got the Elvira movie quote that we looked at. How's your head? No one's complained so far.
Holy crap. Okay. Let's taste this immediately right
All
now.
right,
Because
you ready?
yeah.
Let's do it. Cheers. Salute. Oh my God.
I want,
Dude, get at it. Go. What just happened?
I want brunch.
What just happened?
We should go to brunch, guys.
How did they do this? That's
I would
why
like
this
to go to
is
brunch
science.
right now.
That's why I'm wearing this shirt right here. Look, because science, because somehow they just liquefied a strawberry waffle and put it in my glass. Come on, Daddy. Come on,
How
bring
long
it.
until brunch?
Wow. All right, today's been a good. This one literally blew my mind. I'm floored how much that Matt. I'm sorry, your strawberry allergy.
Yeah, no, it's fine. It's fine.
If you've
It's a
ever
thing.
tasted a freaking Belgian waffle, this is just a liquefied version of it with a kick.
Just make it blueberry.
Mm.
Blueberry next time. No.
Primo,
It looks rich.
It is rich,
But
it's
it feels like this is healthy. I feel like I'm drinking strawberry juice.
It does. And Primo, for real, I know you said you haven't tried this one yet. This one's incredible. So was the other. The other one was like a screwdriver. It was more, but this one blew me away.
Renato, these don't exist. You
They don't
can't
exist.
even
This is
get them. We're
science.
just showing you that we have them to show off.
Man. Oh man, I can't wait to drink one. I got one or two in the fridge, in my beer fridge. So
Wow.
I'm excited to try it too.
I mean, I suggest Sunday morning.
Yeah, get some bacon going.
Yeah.
You know.
Go to Smooge Drive there. Where are they located, Andy?
Ann Arbor, Michigan.
Road
Short
trip.
drive. Yeah.
Road
short
trip.
drive.
You know what that means?
Hey,
Road
but
trip.
they, like I said, they just started distributing here in Texas, but they only distribute strawberry banana and pina colada, and the pina colada, it slams. It's awesome.
Dude, I love pina colada stuff.
We gotta get that.
All right. I'm on the hunt. I'm on the hunt.
Oh man,
We'll update.
man, I like pina colada.
We'll have to update people on where you can find the pina colada in Central.
Yeah,
Texas.
absolutely. But I'm floored. Like, I can see why this. Seriously, for anybody who's ever been kind of like, I don't know the right word, that somebody who's just like, I can't drink the brunch drink if like I don't like Bloody Marys and I'm not going to drink a mimosa. This is $1 million in a cup. This is going to be the brunch beer. This is a brunch beer.
You know why? Because you could pour vodka in it too, and it would just.
Oh,
just
yeah.
Or tequila, probably.
Yeah, you
right?
take it to a whole nother level. But this is incredible. Primo, again, this is why you're the professional. This is why I'm the mark. I'm the mark here, and I'm just like, just take my money, because this is incredible.
Hey man, well I'll keep hooking it up with some dank ass beers for y'all, and that's I think the most coolest thing about like craft beer is like you're trying different stuff that you would never think that they made alcohol with this. You know, it tastes like juice, or it tastes like a milkshake, or tastes whatever. Like it's pretty badass. So yeah, I'm digging. I'm glad y'all like them so much, man.
Yeah, this is incredible. Have you ever, like, I know you're a beer trader. Have you considered, like, are you a home brewer? Like, do you make your own as well?
No. I got too small of a place, and homebrewing takes so much time, and it's a whole bunch of cleaning up stuff, dude. I'm a lot of my buddies homebrew though, so I've helped them, I've watched them, but now I don't.
It's like having a pool, right?
Helping with the kegs.
Yeah, it's like having a pool. You want a friend that home.
Yeah, he's just like the friend with the boat. Yeah, my friend's got a boat. Let's go.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I totally
That's
get
a good
it.
way of putting it. Yeah.
Well, maybe, because Matty the Mask, what we're talking, when we get our one screen venue that also seconds as a karaoke bar, we wanted to have a front end that's going to have that food and brew. And originally we were thinking we need to get a brewer, but maybe all we need is like Primo with the hookup. And we just like we're going to be like the farm to face type of restaurant that like, sorry, this one was only in season for 1 week. So you have to come back to get to see what Primo has in store this week.
I don't know. I'm feeling the brunch and karaoke vibe.
Oh yeah,
Right?
I think that's a fantastic
That's
idea.
an
We should have.
untapped market.
that is a huge untapped market.
You need to sing at 10 in the morning.
Why not?
No, but I think you're onto something spectacular there. We have only beer that's available that day, so you need to make sure you're at our place every day.
And you can sing for a free beer.
sing for yourself. Sing for yourself while you're singing for your brunch. Primo, can we get you down? Can we tentatively put you down for that as our brewmaster?
A soft booking.
Yeah, it's a soft booking.
The sommelier of beer.
Book me down.
That is it. He is like a sommelier
man.
of beer. Primo's Picks. JJ just nailed it. It's Primo's Picks.
Yeah, you need that handle. How do you not have that handle?
Yeah, you totally need to get it. But
H-E-B owns it. We'll litigate. We'll litigate for it.
But seriously, Andy, for a shoot, like your beers has brought our weird beer game, and we say weird in a very endearing way because obviously it's just the stuff that you just can't grab out of the cooler at the local bodega. You've really brought our game to another level. So thank you so much for providing all those brews because it's almost like you've given us an air of legitimacy with your expertise.
Oh, man. No, I appreciate it, guys. And, hey, like I said, I'm going to keep hooking it up. Y'all are going to get some more. This is the tip of the iceberg. You're going to get a bunch more crazier beers than this.
All right. I can't wait because this is already, let me take you down because I'm going to Strawberry Fields. It sounds better when you're drunk.
Side note, YouTube just shut the whole thing down.
YouTube! Patreon.
Yes,
Thank you for being on Patreon.
Yes, exactly. So, I don't know. Is there anything else, Andy, you want to share with the viewers out there? Because now that we're going to be immortalized there on the tubes.
No, man. I would say just... I don't know. Support the local breweries. All those local breweries we have here in town. Support them when you can.
100%. 100%. I agree. I feel like they know they have the street credibility to, I don't know if they're called Big Brew. Like, you have Big Tobacco and Big Pharma. Is it called Big Brew? I feel like they're reverse engineering to try to catch up to what these local brewers already kind of known. Right, they have been the alternative for so long, and they're trying to reverse instead of this mass market. Because again, they're beer connoisseurs. Matt, I think you nailed it. It's just like there's like sommeliers of these craft beers that know what's good, and it usually delivers, man. When you're pulling it out of a wall, like you said, with just a post-it note of what it is, it's gonna be good.
Well, and I think Primo gets this too. It's the next level is food pairings.
Yeah,
but like you do with wine, right? But I think we've gotten to the point with beer where you could match, a dessert with a stout or, a nice wheat beer with a good, like, chicken, recipe of some type, I don't know.
100%.
No, you're right.
Yep, absolutely.
There you go. Next Austin, restaurant coming to you from someone who stole this from us.
Yeah, we're going to do that. Maybe we have that in the front, and then, like I said, we're going to have karaoke. We're going to have film nights, but it's always going to be food and beer.
And karaoke.
So you're going to have to book our menus.
Boom. All right, Primo, thanks for coming on the show. We're going to have you on again if you want to be on. Actually, anytime you want to be on, if the show's live, just call and we'll put you on.
Yeah, just call in.
You got the open key.
Dude, it's open. It's awesome that you actually have your own... You have your own sting. Mario will play that sting anytime you're coming and going. You got your own
Hey, man,
sting.
I appreciate that. Yeah, I saw it. It's badass.
Yeah, man. Thank you so much again. We appreciate it. Thank you for raising our brew game. Appreciate it.
All right, Primo. Talk to you later.
Later, guys.
Later.
Appreciate
Cheers.
It.
Play him out. Play him out with his... Yeah, there he is.
Kitty Cat says bye, too.
All right.
Can I just say, this is the best show we've ever done.
Yeah, it is.
I'm pretty sure we're only we've gone for 3 hours before. We're at an hour and a half. This is the best show we've ever done.
My ears don't hurt. And I don't know if it's the Primo's beers or the tequila, but the 3 hours, like the cup had an iron claw on my ears for that 3 hour run. So we got another beer, but do we want to jump into our next topic?
What was the topic?
Well, we had a couple more that we wanted to talk about, but one was a big, huge drop that everybody's been, and actually a world record was broken.
Oh, record!
A world record was broken. So, the Thor: Love and Thunder trailer was the record for MCU record. Sorry, which is our world.
Yeah.
Between the shortest distance between a teaser trailer and the actual release of the film. The film is coming out in July, but we just got our first teaser this past Monday. And Matty the Mask. I don't know if you've seen it yet, if you watched it yet, the tour.
I have not. And truthfully, I wait till they come out on streaming services and watch.
Oh, wow.
At home. I'm not a big in theater.
Oh,
MCU
wow.
fan.
No,
Yeah.
we're alpha, like tickets Thursday night.
Yeah.
Usually
No, I
at the
know.
second
I know.
showing.
I know. Mario invites me, and
we-
I'm the lame one.
No, you're not. I mean, you've been to, we've had the Dos Incredibles, like you went with us to see They Live.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
which is an amazing.
Yeah, it's an incredible
One of my
film.
favorite movies.
Yeah. But Thor Love and Thunder, Taika Waititi, who brought Thor Ragnarok to a whole nother level,
Oh, yeah.
What We Do in the Shadows.
Yeah.
This trailer, well, we can't even play a little bit of it, Mario. I don't even think we can play like 2 minutes because the song
I don't
they
even
play.
think I can play it without audio. I think we'll still get.
Yeah.
Yeah, because we're getting to that age now, and even for you, WrestleMania 4, baby, that there's like, oh, we have to go back deep in the catalog to pull an oldie, and they're like, cool, let's use Guns N' Roses' "Sweet Child of Mine." They're like, that was very, like, I did not expect. Like, I know, what did they play for Ragnarok? They played
It was like Led Zeppelin.
Led
Yeah.
Zeppelin, right?
Yeah.
So I was like, they're going to do something like that, but I did not expect Guns N' Roses' "Sweet Child in Mine." But what did Mario just film? What did you think? I thought the trailer, the teaser was incredible.
It was good. It's super colorful, vibrant. It looks great. Taika Waititi is such an interesting director, right? He's doing crazy, because this thing is like, if you were, imagine it was 1992 and it's like, here's the Thor movie trailer and I showed you that. How would you react to that?
Yeah, you would be blown away.
Yeah.
You would have the 1977 Star Wars reaction, like, I've never seen anything like this. That toaster is
pretty
walking.
wild. That shot where Chris Hemsworth looks in Chris Pine's eyes, not Chris Pine, Chris
Hemsworth, yeah.
Hemsworth. Yeah.
They're all named Chris. I get them confused.
All
All
the
the
Chris's.
Chris's.
He looks directly, and it's like, it's really funny. That's like a really funny
Oh
shot.
man, yeah. He really did. Like, I read Chris Hemsworth was like already kind of getting burnt on the role, and having Taika take over in Ragnarok reinvigorated him. And Thor was one of the show stealers in both of the Avengers, which obviously that was the Russo brothers, but they kept the essence of the character that he created in Ragnarok that had that Marvel humor. And it's going to be front and center here. You're right. And how did they make his eyes so blue?
That was crazy, right?
How was his eyes so blue? Because
I think his eyelashes are dyed blonde.
oh yeah, that was the take on the first one, and that's what Feige said. His biggest regret of Thor is dyeing Hemsworth's eyebrows.
He regrets it, but they're still doing it.
Yeah, but if you go back and watch the first one, it's pretty blonde. It's like platinum eyebrows. But this trailer captured everything. It's everything you expect it to be. And if you made it to the end of the trailer, and I don't know, let's throw the spoilers up just in case, because some people like Matty don't like to wait till it's at home before they go. So Matty, I don't know how.
Is it the Thor Love and Thunder?
Yeah, Thor Love and Thunder.
Oh, okay.
That's Thor 4. And
yeah.
I don't know how many spoilers. Are you good with spoilers?
So the trailer opens with the Forrest Gump scene.
Yes.
Right.
With the running, and they showed him with age.
That's
and,
a straight Forrest Gump scene.
yeah.
Come on.
But stage 3, when they actually give the throwback to like the original Thor costume from like 1960s comic book Thor, costume accurate, which
Yeah.
everybody popped when Loki, old man Loki from the Loki series wore comic accurate costume of Loki. They gave us that with Thor, which I love that there's that nod in there.
We prefer to see things we're comfortable with. Don't show us new things.
Remember berries. Give us all the remember
Show me what I like already. Don't
Yes,
show me something I
yes.
have to try and like.
Yes.
Nostalgia's too powerful.
Ooh, all the remember berries. Well, that'd be a beer, remember berries. So we do like those, but
Make it hazy and I'll drink it.
I don't know. I feel like here's the take. And it's a shame that Edgar Wright did not get his swing at the plate with Ant-Man, because Ant-Man, I guess James Gunn did it with Guardians.
Ant-Man was good.
Yeah, Ant-Man was good, but can you imagine Edgar Wright presents Ant-Man? That would have been something different. And here's the thing, right? Marvel has its very cookie cutter formula that they're doing, but they're having no choice but to start branching out. But with like the Russos, which one do you like better, the original Captain America or Captain America Winter Soldier? I feel like the Russo brothers raised that game to the point they're like, cool, here's Civil War, here's Avengers, you're going to get all of these. They didn't have that with Thor until people think bad things when they think of Thor, the Dark World, where Taika brought what would have been the closing third trilogy, and he brought it to another level to the point that, like, we got to do a fourth one. So I think they're getting to the point now where they are inviting directors that have a specific vision that they're willing to do, but still play within the Marvel lines. What do you guys think?
I think you're exactly right. Yeah. They don't have a choice. Sam Raimi's doing done Doctor Strange. Sam Raimi is like a very much like an auteur type director.
Right.
You know, they don't really do that in Marvel where it's like, you know, certain directors, it's like, you know, they directed the movie. He's the first time they've ever actually attempted that. Where a guy who has an identifiable visual style.
Right. That's exactly it. Like if all of a sudden Tim Burton doing Batman, you're going to have something in there. And I felt like the Russos brought that. Taika Waititi brought that. And now for Doctor Strange 2.
Sam Raimi.
Sam Raimi's going to be bringing that as well. So I just thought Edgar Wright, if he would have done it first, it would have created that vision like right out of the gate. But just think of this. Thor 1 was directed by Kenneth Branagh. Yeah. How do you but it's like, do you remember much about it?
I remember liking it. It was pretty charming.
Yeah, I don't remember like disliking it, but do you remember like walking out of the theater amped that you just saw a Thor movie?
No, I was way more amped by Adventures in Babysitting.
Oh man, yes. one of my there's triplets, right? There's me, there's Mark Ruffalo, and there's Vincent D'Onofrio. And Vincent D'Onofrio is the OG Thor from Adventures in Babysitting.
Well, that's the OG Thor movie reference, was Adventures in Babysitting.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, Thor, mighty god of thunder. And she took the knee. So I don't know, but I don't know about you guys, but I'm pretty excited. What was the name of the movie? Jojo Rabbit. That it premiered here. That was another Taika Waititi one, and that was incredible. And that was like, didn't you feel like that was Oscar worthy type movie from?
He won
Taika?
an Oscar for that.
He did. Oh, he won. Was it for screenplay?
For screenplay, yeah.
He won for. I mean, that was an incredible film.
Yeah. I didn't read the screenplay, but I kind of wish I would have.
Yeah. No, I think you can actually go back and watch that because it was a pretty heavy topic. If you would have said, okay, get this, it's gonna be a comedy. All right, I'm gonna play Adolf Hitler. And just like, wait, go back, because I heard you say comedy, and then I said you said Adolf Hitler. And somehow he brought that out. And I don't know, he's just
first thing is like, so imagine Adolf Hitler. Played by me.
But it's a comedy.
So. And I play a dumb Hitler. Like a comedy Hitler.
Yeah, you know, he's dopey.
It's American propaganda. It's fine. Don't worry.
I mean,
he's got a jetpack and whatever, nuclear missile.
You know, a lot of people who, you know, talk about the Mandela effect and we talk about changing, you know, you can't change the past, but you can change a version of the past. And what would Hitler have been like if he got accepted to art school and that girl didn't break his heart? And that's like a serious question, right? Because, I mean, we've all had our heart broken, and that really does change your perspective.
He probably would have just bought a loft in New York City and...
Right?
Yeah.
I mean, it's
fine.
We'll
never know.
We'll never know now. But so, I know, here we go. We're down the dirt road again that we're going down there. But here's the thing. Where's there... Wait, am I seeing a different picture here?
I just answered your question.
Oh. That's him? So you're saying it would have been Big Macs and blue dresses? Oh man. Yeah, that brings it back. That was a late 90s.
I did not have sexual.
Yeah, you did. But you know, thinking about just like Thor, Matt, I don't know how much you're versed in the Thor lore of not the comic books, but the films.
Okay.
Like you're all caught up?
Because somewhat.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I don't know. There's something that you would consider somewhat of a spoiler that they showed at the end of the trailer. So I don't know if you need earmuffs or if you want to kind of hear.
Oh no,
it.
no, I'm caught up with. Yeah.
Oh, you caught it up there. So
Yeah.
what did you? I mean, did you guys not pop when you saw Natalie Portman in the Mighty Thor gear? I popped huge.
I mean, when I
it
was
was pretty good.
Yeah. When I was.
Did you see her arm? Like her arm was like.
That's CGI. It's not her real arm.
I know, but she's got to have that's got to be somewhat of her arm.
It's modeled after something.
Yeah, there's got to be. She's got to be on that. Everybody knows that when you sign on for a Marvel film, somehow you're gonna get Jack Diesel.
That's Jamie Hayter's arm. She was arm double.
They do have arm doubles, right? I mean,
I'm sure. Yeah.
Man, but it just looked incredible. And I think, going back to San Diego Comic-Con when they announced that she was going to be there and she held that hammer up, your imagination was going. You're like, how is it going to look? Reading the comic, you knew it was more like a blonde version of her. And, Natalie Portman's gorgeous, but she didn't have the same exact look. So then when you saw that, it was incredible. And she caught the hammer that was broken by a sister in the last one. And you saw the reassembled hammer in there. I don't know, man. I just popped really big. I'm ready I'm ready. I got my tickets Thursday night, 6 p.m. Doctor Strange on Cinco de Mayo. And I'm looking forward to seeing that Thor trailer on the big screen just as much as I'm looking forward to seeing Doctor Strange, which I think is going to be bonkers.
Let me ask you something. You're talking about the trailer release window earlier. Like, how important is that going to remain? Because imagine a scenario in a future dystopian future where
in a world
American economy has collapsed and we all work at Walmart. It's like, imagine if it was just, instead of like, oh, they're releasing the first trailer for this movie 6 weeks ahead of its release date. What if it was just like, drop the trailer and it's releasing tomorrow? And they just did that instead.
It works. I mean, we saw it work, right? We saw it with the Cloverfield Paradox on the Super Bowl. Like, after the Super Bowl, come watch Cloverfield Paradox on Netflix. It works. And for us, an established brand like Marvel, let's face it, you already got my money. You already got my money. I would go see that if you
have my credit card information.
Yeah, it's going to be like literally I'm going to buy the Marvel Cinematic Universe season pass where I automatically have a seat on the first showing. Yeah, here's the thing. I don't need the trailer, but I just want a little foreplay before we fuck. That's all the trailer is. I just want a little bit of foreplay. So to answer your question, the trailer is unnecessary. But you know what? It's just a little bit of a tickle.
It's a little icing.
Yeah.
Icing on
because there's, again, and the trailers have to move the people that don't know. Oh, did you hear there's going to be a new Thor movie? Where there's people like us who's just like, dude, I knew there was going to be a new Thor movie for 3 years.
Thor Johnson, the porn star? He has a movie?
Thor Johnson.
Natalie Portman's in it? What? Da-ding.
Oh, man. But like I said, and then just to have Guns N' Roses in a Marvel Cinematic, and I know it's just growing up as a comic kid. I mean, it's just it's hitting all the right notes and whatever you want to call it. Look, and I'm a huge fan, obviously, of independent film and stuff. But I do think, despite what Martin Scorsese says, there's a market for this and there's a market for that.
That's also what Black Sheep says.
What's that?
Black Sheep always says there's a market for this and there's a market for this. Sorry. Deep cut.
That's a deeper cut.
That's what I do
Mario's
get.
deeper cuts.
Yeah, I do get that one.
All right, real quick. I have to interrupt this conversation, but Matty had one more beer for us.
Oh, yeah, let's do it.
I did, and I did crack it open.
So. Oh, you already cracked it open?
Sorry I'm ahead of you guys.
No, it's okay. I figured we should just get into it, too.
Go for it.
Oh, it's already open. It's right here.
You bypassed me with the strawberry, so. It's a nice peanut butter stout.
All right, let's get the zoom in.
From Left Hand.
Which is my left hand. That's a coincidence. Left Hand Brewing Company.
As a lefty, this president.
Oh, yeah,
what's the alcohol content on this one?
Probably a lot. It's a stout.
Let me put on my Lucha Gas.
6.2, not too bad.
Oh, okay. Not a lot, but some.
Let me put on my glasses. Gimmick. Rich milk, chocolate notes team up with peanut buttery perfection for a deliciously dark duo.
It has like
Rich Milk is my new porn name. Called it.
Rich. Oh man,
Done.
that's a great one.
Done.
Damn it, Rich Milk. Maddie. So Matty the Mask. What does I see 6.2 alcoholic volume. What does 25 IBUs stand for? Do you know?
No.
Okay, so it's not just me.
No, not just you.
Brewed on the banks of the mighty Saint Vrain. And you were just talking about that with Primo, that how important good water is. So
It's so true. Yeah.
So I'm assuming that the mighty Saint Vrain is a river like the mighty Mississippi. So that water's got to have something to it, right?
I have no clue where that is.
You
Probably
want to search that up? Some mighty Saint Vrain.
Oh, it's Colorado. Yeah. So Primo was saying, great beer from Colorado.
Oh yeah, Saint Vrain Creek is a tributary of the South Platte River, approximately 32 miles long in north central Colorado in the U.S. It drains part of the foothills north of Boulder and the Colorado Piedmont area in the vicinity of Longmont.
Yeah, so it's dessert. Dessert.
It's dessert?
It's dessert beer.
All right, let's try this Longmont beer.
All right, let's do it.
Do it.
Wait, do you guys already have one open?
Yeah.
I do. You need to open yours.
All right.
I've already drank half of mine, so.
All right.
It's no, drink yours and then we'll talk about it.
All right, because I don't have a cup to. Well, let me pour it in the tequila shot glass so you can get a little bit of the pour.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I'm sure it's dark.
Oh man,
It's dark.
darkness, everybody, darkness.
Inside
has
peanut butter,
fallen.
outside jelly.
7 days of the week, 7 different beers.
Yeah. Oh wow. Wait. Oh man, we need
Peanut
smell
butter and jelly stout is a great idea.
Can you smell that?
Oh, it's so peanut butter.
I just drank it.
Wow.
Peanut butter.
It's very good.
Oh yeah, that's good.
It's dessert.
That is dessert.
Yeah. Give me some vanilla Bluebell ice cream. Done.
Oh wow, if you actually can make a beer milkshake with vanilla ice cream in this.
A beer float?
Oh yeah, you get
Yeah.
a beer float with this.
When's the last time you had a root beer float, but with beer?
I don't know.
Maybe
Root beer
we should
floats is legit though.
Alamo
remember-
does stuff like that.
Yeah, but like they make it too complicated. Root beer float should just be like root beer and ice cream.
Yeah. They put sugar and stuff.
You don't need to add addition. I don't need like
No, it
whatever rings of fruit or
No.
chocolate covered sunflower seeds or whatever the fuck.
Yeah, you don't
just
need any
just
of that.
root beer and ice cream. I'm good.
Yeah, you don't need any of that. Wow, that's really good though.
Yeah.
So tonight
Colorado.
we've basically done a world tour. We're a U.S. tour, right? Because where were Primo's beers from?
We had the smooches. Those were from Florida.
Yeah.
Smoochy
Florida.
Booches. So we had a
Oh,
Florida.
no. Well, this shows Michigan.
Oh, where's Bear King Brewery?
That one's Hill Country, so
Okay.
that's here.
Oh, that's here?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Okay.
But yeah, the smooch says Ann Arbor.
I think now you say that, I think you're right. I think he
Yeah.
did say.
Sorry.
Ann Arbor, Michigan.
Sorry to call you, but he did say Florida for something. So I don't know what that
Yeah,
was.
he was talking about like some of his trading.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I don't know. All I know is
Good
it was
beers.
from a lab. Like we have beer from this lab.
We had the experimental beers.
Concocted.
Yeah.
What a great show this has been.
The beers have been out of this world. Again, but there was no sour beers, which I'm a mark for sour beers. Am I the only one? I think I'm the
Yeah.
only one.
Cut to Primo sending 40 sour beers.
Yeah.
All for you.
Is it because I'm a Sour Patch Kid? Because I like my beers to taste
Well,
like
you're
Sour
not a
Patch.
hops guy.
No, it's not the hops. Like it's any of the IPAs that if they're too much, if it literally feels like it's making the teeth retract in my mouth.
So I've been the same way. It's now I'm reverting back to like lagers and pills and can't go wrong with a Modelo or a good Mexican lager.
Yeah.
And
you are right. One thing you really nailed is it does depend, like beer for different circumstances and
Seasons.
different beers for different circumstances. When I go to a different location, not only do I want to eat the local food fare, I want to drink the local beers. I don't want to go to Hawaii and drink and eat fish from Alabama. Right? I want what's from there because that's when I'm there because I can't get that every day.
I don't know.
I want that with beer.
I would eat Hawaiian fish in Alabama though.
Yeah.
So there you go. Depends.
Good twist. Good twist, man. That was like some M. Night Shyamalan twist. I didn't see that coming at all. But you're 100% right. Oh man. Well, you guys riff because beer. So BRB.
What happened?
Beer.
Beer.
The lull.
Sorry.
What's
I'm a rookie beer drinker.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Yes. So, as far as this stout that we have here, I'm not a big stout person. What do you feel like, Mario?
I don't mind stouts. I think they're pretty good. I feel like the more flavorful ones, like the peanut butter and chocolate ones, I wouldn't drink a bunch of them.
Yeah.
But like I do like a stout.
So last fall I did come around on porters and brown ales. Finally.
Yeah.
Like a good porter, I can get down with that. But now it's getting hot again. I don't know, here in the South, I don't know how it is for other people around the country and around the world. But here, summertime, you want a nice, light, refreshing beer.
I mean, we like Modelo here.
Yeah, Modelo.
I like the flavored Modelos. Have you ever delved in the flavored Modelos?
Is there a lime one?
There's a lime one that's great.
I've had the lime one. That's the only one.
There's a mango chili one. It's great. There's a pineapple. There's an orange.
Yeah. No, see, I'm usually Negro Modelo or straight Modelo Especial. That's usually all I'm drinking.
You should try them. We got some in the studio fridge.
Okay. Good call.
And we have the best one that we've had so far. Sorry, I didn't mean to all of a sudden throw you off and be like Alex Jones on Joe Rogan. Is like, Joe, I gotta go take a piss real quick. And then I was gonna start yelling from the bathroom just like he did. But in honor of my face today, I was gonna yell thunder, thunder, Thundercats, ho!
See, I would have got that.
You would have picked it up, but yeah, we've been experimenting with a lot of different beers here, and I thought I was properly hydrated, but apparently not. So, but it's been really, we've had a really good beer day. We've been having like a really good beer. We've been on a beer roll. We really have. Like I think I heard you telling Matty the Mask about our Modelo with the naranja.
Right.
That was my favorite one.
I haven't had that.
That was literally, it tasted like somehow they got an orange snow cone, but made of beer. It's it's a summer beer. You're not going to drink it in the winter, I don't think. And I don't mean to limit them, an unofficial sponsor. I don't mean to insult them, but it's a summer beer.
I mean, if Modelo wants to send us some, select beers to try with Primo, we wouldn't be opposed. But
oh, I got to. We were talking about your twist quote. Renato said, "I don't want to go to Alabama and eat fish from Alabama." So I thought that was really.
Oh yeah, that cuts.
Yeah,
that cuts.
Matty the Mask. Do you remember? Matty the Mask. Do you remember? Here's a shoot. Remember when we were in Alabama for that gig and we went to the hot dog place?
Yes.
Wait, what's the hot dog story?
Someone was like, "They have the best hot dogs here."
Just hot dogs.
And it was just literally bar S hot dogs on grocery store buns.
It was literally like you got not even the good hot dogs, not even ballparks. Yeah.
It was literally the cheapest. Because hot dog ingredients, you can go cheap, you can go high, but they're the cheapest hot dog ingredients.
Yeah,
and they even had the Hormel chili cans open on the side of the counter.
I will say we got a full meal, like a chili cheese dog
for $1.
2 chili cheese dogs and a bag of chips for $3.50.
What?
Yeah, it was terrible.
It was.
They also had a sign in the window that said "No sagging your pants."
Yes,
no sagging your pants.
Yes, and it was all
Alabama hot dogs, y'all.
Yeah.
Google them.
That was.
Why does that sound like a sex move on Urban Dictionary?
So,
I gave her the Alabama hot dog.
Then you have to ask, who was her?
Who was her?
No Alabama, you don't ask questions. But I will say some of the best barbecue I've had, barbecue and Italian food, is the hole in the wall family joints.
Oh yeah.
You know, and
Yeah,
you get
slam
that
dunk.
coming from Long Island,
Yeah.
right?
Oh yeah.
Dallas, where I grew up, all the little family joints, the best Italian food, hole in the wall.
Yeah.
Straight up. Bring you a little like Italian dressing salad for your little free appetizer. You get the lasagna, the eggplant parm.
Oh man, you're right.
You walk out of there for like $5.
Yeah,
$6.
Yeah, you're right. And they do find a way to get you that discount. Like, I don't know if you've ever been to Connecticut, but there's this stretch in Connecticut that starts pretty much like at Greenwich and kind of goes all the way up to almost New Haven, where you're not going to get any chain restaurants in there at all. You're going to a diner or you're going to a deli and you're going to like it.
Yeah.
And it's going to be good. And it's all, like you said, it's all local family joints that do it. And it's just like all good.
Or a sit down place with the best garlic bread on this. in
Oh,
this town,
man,
you
yeah.
know? Yeah.
No, it's good. So look, you're gonna have a trade off no matter where you go. You're gonna have to give up something. Like, fine, you want to go up north to get the bacon, egg, and cheese sandwich on a roll, fine. But then you're not gonna ever
Sandwich.
But you're never gonna get a bacon, egg, and cheese taco again,
Yeah.
right? You're gonna sacrifice one for the other. It's so binary, and I'm tired of it. I want a quantum world where I want both.
I'll take a taco.
Yeah. But what if they can just teleport our food? Because everyone's like, "Oh, the pizza's not going to be as good here because of the water."
It's coming. Did you see the 3D printing of food?
No, I did not see that.
I think that was TechCrunch the other week. Yeah, there's some company that's printing food. 3D printing food. Yeah.
Can you convert my food to a PDF?
Yeah. No, sir, we are not backwards compatible.
It's like, Ma, what do you want? Can you print my dinner? I need you to print my dinner.
I need you to print my dinner color. 2 sides, both sides. Just save paper.
Oh no, son, we're out of cyan.
Oh man, now I'm getting hungry too.
Oh man.
Yeah, that was a lot of brews for the food. Now we just need to brew food.
Now we need the pizza.
Yeah. Oh, and I'm looking at a picture on the side of a box here of like a delicious looking backyard.
Y'all see, I got the oven that's indestructible.
It's dangerous.
I have an indestructible pizza oven.
It's literally
coming.
danger.
Yeah.
Because
danger is actually on the box. But yeah, we need to get a picture of that and post it on our socials that this backyard pizza oven is coming, and we are gonna cook it up.
I want one. And I'm re-landscaping my backyard, and I think I have the perfect spot for.
Y'all can't afford the one I got.
You can't afford.
I got the newest and coolest.
That's the nice one.
You got the one that's the Wu-Tang Clan's getting.
Yeah, this is the one Ghostface Killer's getting.
Ghostface Killer.
He doesn't even
We're custom
have it
printing
yet.
a logo on it with the Wu-Tang emblem.
How do you
That's incredible.
custom print that? Because it's what 950 degrees.
That's a work.
That's some IP right there.
So I feel like you would be able to, at least before it heats up, right? You'd be able to somehow
etch it in.
and scratch that logo on there.
Lasers.
I mean, kind of like like when you get that custom made Xbox that's got the rocks.
So we need a
on
bunch
there.
of sharks with lasers.
Sharks with freaking lasers on their freaking head.
Lasers.
Yeah, pizza oven would be good. This is all stuff that we're mentally taking notes for our venue, if we will. But first, we got to win a few more film festivals. I don't know, Marty. Do we want to do the pitch live? I mean, we can't talk about the ending, right? Because that would be irresponsible. Do we want to pitch Matty the Mask live on?
Well, I mean, I think the ending is fine. It's part of the movie.
Yeah,
I think that's okay.
but not the post-credit ending.
Don't
the
give
post-
all
okay.
your cards away.
Yeah. We need the teaser. We've been in Eric Bischoff mode all night long. So, but we can give the title, right? You want to officially launch the title here?
There you go.
All right, man, here it is. The title of the Dos Incredibles joint is I'm Not Fucking Dead.
I like it.
All right, so what comes to your mind when somebody says Matty the Mask, I'm not fucking dead?
I like the dark comedic aspect.
Yeah.
That's good right now. Like, I mean, that's always been good. I mean,
And,
like,
you know-
the self-deprecating kind of, just
in a world in 2022, you have to laugh at all the dark stuff, even.
Yeah.
But in our defense, though, the angle is that we are shooting for this first film festival, the Joe Bob World Drive-In Festival, is a low-budget exploitation film that's made outside of the systems in LA and New York. So people like JJ are going to be funding I'm Not Fucking Dead. And it's good, man. And
don't ask JJ for more money. He's submitted enough.
JJ,
no, he's already funded it. He's already kicked it off, right?
I hope you're not expecting a return.
he's already kicked it off, right? He's basically
that's awesome.
He's broke the ground. It's already it's gonna be good. He's gonna be proud.
JJ, I volunteered my time and my efforts to this
is
project.
Bootstraps. Yeah, this is.
Matty's a good cinematographer. Yeah. He's shot stuff for Canon and like Cisco and HP.
Yes,
the tech firms that you.
That's a shoot. I'm not making that up.
That is 100% shoot.
But JJ, we'll make it worth your while. You'll enjoy it.
Yeah, you're gonna enjoy this. Trust me.
I love how JJ has an entire 2-hour podcast dedicated exactly to him.
It is going to be for him. All right, but if you were just to like sum up, like what? Explain I'm Not Fucking Dead in the elevator pitch. You would say.
So
You are getting producer credit, but I would say
I want to go like the Larry David angle with it a little, like the Larry.
It's gonna be. You're gonna have a little bit of that Larry David vibe
kind of aspect where it's a little slapsticky, like a little like in your face and pushes some buttons.
It's going to be darker though, but it's going to be darker. It's going to be Larry David After Dark, because what you would say Larry David After Dark if Hardcore Henry was the perspective from a dead body that is dead.
Yeah. Yeah.
A dead body that is dead. It's going to have some stuff where I even
imagine you died and you get to see what happens to your body.
There it is. Boom.
Who knows? Maybe we do.
I'm gonna show you.
Yeah, where you're gonna see what happens to this body. You're gonna see what happens. And I even asked Mario, I was like, there was one scene that we wrote, and we won't bring up that scene. And I was just like, is this too much for Fantastic Fest? And he's like, did you see all the weird shit that they play there? Because I was like, ooh, okay. But this stuff really happens, right?
Yeah.
You're gonna watch.
You still got the broadcast mentality. Like, this is gonna be on CBS. We got to make sure that it can clear CBS standards.
Yeah, no, it's not gonna.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I shot a Fantastic Fest submission in like 2011 that was interdimensional, like an interdimensional affair happening. So I think Fantastic Fest will accept it.
Yeah, they'll be in there. Okay, cool.
I don't even think
that's good.
Yeah, so they'll take anything.
Well, today we're gonna try to nail the landing. We're gonna try to nail the ending. We're gonna try to stick the landing and nail the ending before we're done. Because I think we're already at like 6 pages. It's probably already too much, but I just wanted to have that framework, where you and Mario can basically work your magic and see it. I'm not too worried too much about the lines. This is not one of those things where the writer is going to fall in love with their words. I'm like, no, let's just get this so you can see it and you can envision it, and we can shoot it for something different that could be seen on a giant drive-in screen by hundreds of horror fanatic mutants that are fans of The Last Drive-In.
And we got the music in the works. I have music people working on stuff.
Oh, yeah.
Cool.
And forget, by the way, it's due in 4 weeks.
4 weeks. Good deal.
Yeah, so we have to have it done and submitted in less than 4 weeks.
So starting principal tomorrow. Right? Yeah.
So, and yeah, it's a feature-length film, and it's only a first draft, so there might be some extra pages.
It's actually a series.
We'll write it as we shoot it.
There's 2 seasons.
It's a 2-season. We fleshed out the 2 seasons, but we're not sure of the landing. But we got the guys from the Game of Thrones that are going to teach us how to make it up as we go along.
And we decided to send Hook. Send Hook is coming.
That handsome devil. Yes, he's our Hook, not the other AEW handsome devil. He's our Hook. We love Hook. Hopefully he's watching. He's going to see this, but Hook's in. Hook is in. And if you're not a fan of Hook, you will become a fan of Hook. But Hook has an awesome business of his own that's called porraitures, which are basically...
What did you call it?
Porraitures. I don't know, I don't know, with the Long Island and the beer all coming out. Porraitures.
Porraitures.
But it's great. He just basically takes a portrait of you and draws it, and it's incredible. And he did one of me, and I gave him the picture of me versus Ahmed Johnson in WWE. It's like, portrait this, but instead of Ahmed, turn it into a computer. And it was I'm going to pull it up. Talk to Matty. I'm going to find it so we can give him his just dues, his nod, if you will. Because I do, of course, we have it digital. Because why wouldn't we have it digital?
Well,
everything's digital.
As soon as we talked about the movie and Jeff was writing the script, he texted Hook immediately. He's like, Hook, come work on the movie. And Hook's like, of course I'll work on the movie.
Yeah.
So we'll come do that.
Good.
So anyway,
It's been a minute. I haven't seen him in a while.
Yeah, because this is a full reunion of the rebooting, right? We all worked on that, didn't we?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
We all worked on the rebooting.
That was the core crew, even the copywriters.
That was fun. Yeah.
All right, so here it is. You're going to see the personal socials, but it's tagged. But that is Hook's portraiture of me versus Ahmed Johnson in computer form. And as you can see, there's the blue screen of death, and I'm trying to reboot it. So yeah, that's who we're going to work on, and he did a phenomenal job. Pretty much on everything that he works on. I mean, he's kind of like you guys that you're like, they just makes that magic.
And he just blew up kind of overnight with that stuff.
Yeah.
So good for him.
So we're excited. So yeah, he's on board. I'm checking. I sound like Booger from Revenge of the Nerds, and I'm like, I'm combing all the high schools. That doesn't sound as devious as it is, but
did not age well.
Yeah, that did not age well. There was a lot of crimes in there. But for me personally, I know.
Revenge of the Sex Crimes.
Yeah, the Revenge of the Sex Crimes. But yeah, we're working with the theater department on some of the schools that actually just making sure they're 18 years old before we commit, because we're going to have some all hands on deck. We're going to have Chuckles. He doesn't know this yet, but he might be watching this. We're going to have Chuckles working on there, and he has a pretty risque scene, but I know if you know Chuckles, you know he's going to deliver.
Nice.
Yeah. Nice. So, yes. I guess that's the official announcement, right? Coming soon. We just need that sting. Coming soon.
I'm Not Fucking Dead, written by Those Incredibles.
Those Incredibles. I'm Not Fucking Dead. Coming soon to a mobile device near you.
We're going to shoot it at your internet.
We're going to shoot it right at your internet. So, all right. Well, we got want a word from our sponsors, and then we got one more topic.
Okay.
Let's do it.
You've got a thirst to win. Only one soda gives you that extra oomph you need to be your best. Oomph Cola, packed with ginseng, taurine, and Pop Rocks. With the power of Pop Rocks and Cola combined, your stomach lining will be ripped apart by tiny pockets of carbon dioxide. But not before sweet victory. Oomph Cola and Pop Rocks, the deadly soft drink with a taste that's fantastic.
Real beer lovers have always had a problem taking their beer with them. The first take-home packs were bulky, hard to keep cool, and getting out one beer at a time wasn't always easy. Today, real beer lovers have the Stroh Case, a sealed carton that stores 24 cans of Strohs, goes anywhere, and serves up one cold beer at a time. The Stroh Case.
All right, we're back.
All right, we are back. So we got one more thing that we want to talk about. There was a major announcement from AEW, All Elite Wrestling. So for all you wrestling fans out there, this is a first. I haven't heard of anything like this since Antonio Inoki in the 90s. But
Inoki was on Pro Wrestling.
Inoki was. Yeah, he was always a little bit ahead of the game. He used it as for world peace. I mean, Inoki threw a show in North Korea to try to bring world peace that had the biggest crowd at the time, like the biggest recorded crowd. And if you saw that or listen to our podcast about that on Dark Side of the Ring, you'll hear some scary stories about that. Anyway, so Tony Khan came out with the president of New Japan Pro Wrestling announcing the Forbidden Door, which is not. Oh, I thought you were. I was like, I saw you reaching for a button. And I was like, I better let that simmer a little bit. But anyway, the Forbidden Door, right? There is going to be a joint pay-per-view between All Elite Wrestling and New Japan Pro Wrestling. And Matty the Mask, I don't know if you know this, but New Japan Pro Wrestling is pretty much the equivalent of WWE in Japan.
Okay.
And they have a deal with AEW, which I guess would be the equivalent of WCW from back in the day. From you know, you're an Attitude Era guy being a WrestleMania 4 baby. WCW is now All Elite Wrestling, which is on TNT and TBS.
Okay.
So they're going to be doing a joint pay-per-view of their top stars versus AEW top stars. So the Forbidden Door is something that's very rarely crossed, where you have somebody that comes from another promotion representing that promotion and wrestling against the people in that promotion. So it's not like joining a new company and saying, hey, this is the closest. Okay, I'll give this to you in Monday Night Wars terms. Do you remember when Scott Hall and Kevin Nash came walking through the crowd on WCW and said, yo, you know who I am, but you don't know why I'm here. Mm-hmm. And they were pretending they were part of WWE. Well, this isn't pretending. These are New Japan wrestlers that are going to be coming to wrestle All Elite wrestlers.
So I'm just trying to figure out where the benefit of this crossover is. Like, is this trying to gain viewership in one of the particular demographics?
It's raising the credibility of All Elite Wrestling, which is surprisingly enough closer to WWE in ratings than you would expect. They're never going to overtake WWE, but they're making more strides than any company has ever made. In the pro wrestling world, this is giving them a massive amount of credibility, and it's giving them a massive amount of exposure in Japan, which this style of wrestling in New Japan is considered strong style, where I don't know if you're used to looking at, ECW was a little bit more hardcore, but they had a lot of stuff that was hitting each other really hard in safe places. And in Japan, it's known that when you go there, your initiation might be they're going to punch you in the face for real in the middle of a match just to see how you react.
Right.
And how you react is going to determine how the rest of that match is going to go down. It's not saying it's going to definitely be a fist fight, but that strong style means you're going to be walking out, maybe missing a tooth, maybe a lot of contusions, bruises on your chest.
It's going to be a lot more real than you thought it was.
Yeah, it's going to be getting hit really hard in safe places where people are going to go, oh, that looked like that hurt. Yeah. So you have a lot of people, so now they got CM Punk, they got Bryan Danielson, they got Jon Moxley, they got Chris Jericho. They got a lot of big names on top of their core, like, the Young Bucks, Adam Cole, that crew that's going to be wrestling these New Japan guys, which ironically, Kenta just left the WWE system to go back to that, and he's going to have natural heat with CM Punk because they both use that GTS go to sleep, and he was known to basically give CM Punk the middle finger, for lack of a better term. So there's going to be a natural rivalry that's going to happen there. So it's going to, one thing I guarantee you is these guys are going to beat the crap out of each other. It's going to be a hard hitting pay-per-view, and they're crossing that forbidden door, like where you're going to have two legit wrestlers that are working for different companies that are going to have to figure out a way to do business in the middle of the ring and not make one or the other company look worse. And that's not easy. And on top of that, and JJ brought it, good point, New Japan is trying to break into the US market as well. Like, so it was a big deal where New Japan finally got a deal where Madison Square Garden let a wrestling company that wasn't WWE run a show there, and they basically sold out. And that's a huge deal. So it's not going to be the common casual fans needle moving event, but for anybody that's casual fan, current fan, or past fan, this is a needle moving event. Would you agree, Mario?
I think it's huge. It's crazy because right now WWE, I think after Mania, they got like a little bit of a makeover.
They did.
Right? They were like Ali Sheedy in Breakfast Club. It was like, oh, wait, she's hot too? It's like fucking, it's like they got a little bit of a makeover and their stuff looked good. And then Cody came on, they started booking him all. I was like, oh, wow.
Yeah.
It's like WWE is actually kind of good, you know? So it's like they're doing all that. And I think AEW is doing like a lot of stuff. But right now, WWE is actually making a push to compete. I feel like they were content to just be, you know, whatever, Baron, what's Baron from Dune?
Oh,
Baron, whatever from Dune, just floating around on space jets.
Oh, yes.
And they're just like, just know that they're the best. But now, like, they're trying to compete.
Yeah, they're not. The alternative is a little bit cooler than them. So they're trying to put a little bit of just put a little scuff on their shine to make it seem like we can still do it too. And Vince can still do it too.
When they flex, they are extremely powerful.
Yeah.
The shit they do is amazing.
Yeah. But they just choose, a lot of times they just choose not to. They just don't go that route because they don't have to, because once they beat WCW, and it was officially in March of 2001 when he announced that they bought WCW, and then before that he just bought ECW at a bankruptcy. They haven't had to really do much. I mean, that generation that people look fondly on with John Cena and Batista and Randy Orton, don't get me wrong, it was good, but it wasn't that 90s stuff that we were all kind of basically brought the whole business to a different level. So I don't know. It's going to be real exciting. We don't really know much about it other than, you know, we talk about the Bullet Club, and Bullet Club has members in WWE and AEW, right? AJ Styles, Finn Balor, when he was the Prince, he was a Bullet Club member. Impact has some Bullet Club members. The IP to Bullet Club is actually owned by New Japan Pro Wrestling. Bullet Club, the shirts that you bought at Hot Topics or whatever, that was owned by New Japan. So that IP is now officially going to be allowed to be used, at least on this Forbidden Door show. And I think that is a big deal because there's a lot of Bullet Club members. What I'd like to see, you know, and Tony Connie watches the show. What's up, Tony? How are you? Congrats on your football club doing pretty well.
Text me about brunch.
Yeah, text me about brunch. Do we got the drink for you? But I'd like to see more people cross the Forbidden Door. I'd like to, like we talked about, Mario calls it the Wrestleverse. I'd like to see Impact and NWA involved with this event. And then you're talking about Antonio Inoki, where you're going to have people crossing borders. And what better time to introduce somebody that left WWE to come to the crowd and says, you know who I am, but you don't know why I'm here.
Who?
Well, who would you want? I mean, to me, who would represent WWE if they walked through the door right now?
To that particular event, who represents that much?
Yeah.
I got two names in mind.
Go.
And one is a lot more cooler than the first.
Got it.
Bray Wyatt.
Yep.
Cesaro.
Yeah. Yeah, I totally agree. Bray Wyatt probably more so, because I guess that's the closest you can get to he was WWE born and bred. Like, he wasn't in any other companies. You know, Cesaro is going to be, I think Cesaro is going to be introduced on that show. I agree with you.
He's such a classic old school wrestler because all of his shit is gimmicks about how strong he is.
Our feed died. Oh, it's back. I don't know what happened there.
Oh, my camera died.
Oh,
got it. Okay. Yeah, I was like, that was strange. But yeah, no, he was the most underutilized guy in WWE. And here's the thing, he was so powerful, but he was a Ring of Honor guy. So with Tony Khan buying Ring of Honor, you know him as Claudio Castanero. So I don't know. It's going to be exciting, but we're going to talk a lot more about that in the upcoming weeks. The Forbidden Door is coming to a PPV near you. Super Show is coming. So I think that,
go.
Yeah, is that a wrap, right? I think we're wrapped.
No, that's okay. Matt's trying to fix the show and move cameras around. It's okay. The battery died. I think that's it.
That's a good wrap. I mean, we got 2 hours. So thank you guys for joining us. We got more stuff coming. We're going to be back Wednesday or Thursday. I don't know. JJ, I had another kickboxing gym close on me. So we're going to be playing with the date a little bit, but congratulations on your mask. Thank you for sending that address. We're going to get it back to you. But until then, what do you want to say? Let's just wrap this up. And I only have one thing to say. I'm not fucking dead. Coming soon.